finals, yeah, they lost it. I mean, the perennial second place team, sure, but they are
everybody shut up and lock in.
Team. They have to prove it once again today, up against probably the biggest Cinderella story run we've had in a long time.
I mean, poetic, right? Almost matching EG's run.
Very much so.
Could be the ones to gatekeep once more. A bit of presence shown outside C initially. Devi actually taking a ton of damage. He's got to back away and respect this now. 22 HP. Not sure if it was confirmed on the side of
Wait,
Wolves,
why is Devi so low? What happened?
Certainly something to consider as the round progresses. He's actually relinquished all control here.
I mean, if it carries on in this fashion, Wolves have got a lovely beginning. And obviously for PRX, it looks like they want to try and clear some of those question marks. Work behind this. It's taken a lot of utility, though. See, the Paranoia went through, the Haunt went through. A lot of their kit got invested to clear that.
Big retake tools off the table here. Wolves rightfully so.
Well, that's a free sight, but...
Here, but why you tapped into a lurk? Does he get dug out? Forsaken!
Forsaken!
The first hit, Jing, next one up.
Yeah, look.
Oh my fucking god. Okay, it's okay. Copium, chat, copium. It's just pistols, it's fine.
Post plant. Remember all that utility that PRX put to clear out towards rubble. Now,
somewhat a 3v fight. Honestly, kind of winnable, though.
Nice from something, needs some more.
I need you to whiff more.
Just on the site. Wants to just cycle back up. See if that baby has got to. Oh, it's
wait, I need to resize my camera. Sorry about that.
He's out of his chair. And a real statement of intent from Wolves here.
Convincing start to kick off Lotus, and these sort of set plays towards Rubble are exactly what I'm talking about. When PRX try and find the timing, it's a massive investment. It looks a little
okay
because they don't find
just
pistols. Has to dig out players like Spring, potentially Lysor, somebody trying to backfill that space. Actually, even this scenario, YU.
Yes.
They did try and
dig
him
on the
out,
first round. Okay.
Forsaken and Jing just couldn't stand up to the task.
And I do want to kind of highlight something that was discussed earlier in the day, the fact that these at one point have been scrim partners too. Some real awareness between these two sides. So I'd love to see if we continue to see this, these gaps being found, these moments to potentially find ways to pressure each other. So looking at this purchase, plenty coming out for Wolves and a very light reinvestment here from PRX, so just that Sheriff for Devi. Otherwise, all classics. And so far, you're going to be looking at Wolves going through the protocol list. Mike Wright, try and keep this clean. They can afford to lose Spring, but they probably wouldn't want to.
Sure. I mean, the riskiest
rounds just hold it. Just don't. Yeah, okay.
Spring.
What? Forsaken keeps jumping today. What is going on?
From round one, only a Sheriff recovered, though, so almost a calculated loss on the side of Wolves.
And again, it's huge information. You've seen maybe two, perhaps a couple more players over there. You're going to read that as a stack. And they've already got pretty much the green light and a very aggressive post-plant hold. They want to stake their claim in some area of this. Make it harder work for PRX. Make them invest a little bit more. I don't mind that at all. As long as they play together, it can get risky.
What the fuck? What is going on?
Now, as we're in a 2v2 and
that was something, right?
The danger.
What is that jumping jacks, bro?
Forsaken gonna get the nice little upgrade here too. Juicy's done really well to fight Jing.
Yo, wait. Hold!
To do this again.
Oh my god! You know what, NT, yo, that was so expensive for them.
Sort of explosive play in the second
Sorry,
round.
oh my god, that was pretty high pitched, huh?
I said there's always a threat in these anti-ecos for PRX. We play up against some smiles on the stage.
Oh my. Yeah, that was expensive. Close enough. Fuck, man. Could have won that.
Fat BB, ever the hero so far in Toronto. Able to bail him out versus Forsaken.
Damn, son. Damn, son.
You're lucky boy there.
Very, very lucky.
He didn't look back.
Like,
wait, what?
Now with a
Stop. What is it?
Purchase.
Been loud.
See what? Opportunity here for Spring
I
to do
gain,
some
I'm
work with
guessing.
the scope. Outside of that, YU and Lysor just down on pistols. Can expect Wolves to maybe try and pick up a kill here on the back of some PRX aggression.
And I quite like the conditioning early on as well, Mike. It's been this kind of constant lead through towards C, a little bit of a default straight through middle, but they haven't really tested this A side. So again, if you're PRX, you're maybe starting to get a bit of a read into that as well, something you're going to start reacting to. Again, you look at the spread here so far, depending on just that Omen cycling those smokes. So a lot of pressure, but already re-clear comes in, doesn't quite catch YU towards middle, and Patman wants that information.
Alarm bot, though, from YU posted up pretty deep. I think on the back of dealing with that, they're reading Paper X rotating away, so it might just be a committed B hit here. So Pac-Man will be called upon.
God, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh my god.
He's found attack through his smoke there.
Oh, but Forsaken gets involved. Nice down.
Got traded.
But a quick trade. The pressure.
Reloading.
Davai! Paper X clearing out the B site. Sufat BB a little too late to the party
Lost
here with
2
25
guns.
seconds. There's a firing squad around that
Not yet.
corner. There's his haunt in 10, but look at the timer. Very difficult situation.
Watching that.
And there it is.
Nice.
Comfortable in the end, but Paper X handled that.
Okay, no 0-3, no 0-3.
Sufat BB positioned as the late
Yo,
round
something
piece
standing
here.
up too? Damn.
Let's play it out of this because.
Take your Hasbar, take it for the prime.
Reload here.
Push.
Really rough timing for him. I mean, it's just nobody just well comfortably that can swing onto that angle, bail him out. Even there, I mean, Sufat BB another consolation potentially to find. But just didn't find it. Juicy already on the showstopper here, so going to see him.
Did he say what I think he said? Did he just drop us a Chibai?
Much of a pace shift here, but
There is no way he just dropped us a Chibai.
talking about early round protocols here.
Oh my god! There's
That's a set piece out. Juicy's been shut down.
Oh, what a lovely
Dude.
way to bring
Oh
the
my
back
god!
in contact. It's
What
stunning.
the fuck?
And it's rewarded them 2 kills.
Oh my-
This is that evolution to Paper X we love now getting to watch.
Damn,
right? It's
son.
not just that mechanical talent.
Wait,
and
I wonder if the
aggression. They have
producers
these
know
little
what
set
that
pieces
means.
They like to run every now
Because they
and then,
didn't
and
bother
it
like
wasn't
censoring
overly
anything, they just let it rip.
And that was a
Oi.
mistake.
Oh,
What's
oh
that?
wait, what happened?
Catching them asleep at the wheel there, Mike. That's going to haunt them. And an overstep. Unnecessary. This feels like a fumble, Mike. Now, it looks like Pac-Man
Happened.
might be the saving grace to
2v2.
this. though.
Lysol's read it.
Oh, guns
Lysul
out!
has read it. Oh,
Oh,
he's down with it.
fuck.
This
What
is a
happened? I don't
fumble
know. I
for
was still
Paper
on
X,
the
and a gutting
Chibai.
one 'cause it was a brilliant start.
2 players caught sleeping, and the spike is
think it's
there
crazy,
as
no?
well. All they needed to do was reinforce that hold. But Wolves able to dissect
Shh.
set up
Chat,
just
it's a
outside C.
1v2.
Actually find themselves a plant here. YU
Locked
down
down.
15 HP.
Gojo is super
Got the
fucking
lockdown
low.
off this as well.
Look, his
you're
ass
right.
is dead. Navai, who everything. Not on a full shield, but you know what I mean.
Okay, a little bit of util.
No, it's a
as well
1v2.
for
One guy's low.
YU,
This is
but
fucking
it's
winnable. This is so
divine.
damn winnable.
Wading back through towards the site. Problem is there's utility in the way. Gonna find it tricky.
Yeah, keep watching that.
Position now given away, and you can see Lysol should
that.
be the checkmate. There's that layer of util from YU.
Get this guy!
Isolated.
Foul if he got that guy.
And a devastating mistake there from Paper X. Credit to Wolves for re-engaging,
Happened.
but they cannot be dropping the ball like that.
Was it the timing on the smoke? I mean, this is exactly the sort of thing I talked about before this
Damn.
match started.
Okay, what happened
Paper X
then?
Being aggressive,
Okay.
picking apart this slow default and look for control.
Caught out in the
Here,
open. Another
I mean,
one.
Both players. Smoke
smoke
drops.
hand?
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
god.
that's just,
But
Oh
both-
my
yeah.
god, I see.
that is outrageous to see somebody caught off guard like that. On top of the box.
And do you know what? Insult to injury as well. They're up out their seats.
Yeah.
They're giving it. 'Cause you know that's the ones that are going to tilt you. But back in, Paper X have a very strong mental. They're not going to break off that. Alex might, but they won't. So Paper X needs to kind of reignite a little bit of that.
Yo,
focus.
yo,
You
yo, yo,
can't
yo.
Get
Damn,
lazy in
son.
this. You've got to stay lethal. Something. Nice to do a little bit of early work, but can be warded away. And we've seen these slower defaults coming out from Wolves. Doing the diligent work, right? They've been doing what is necessary.
We even hear damage trade-off that come out on top.
That's true.
Weakens something. So the purchase is not there for Paper X. And Prowler will force something even deeper here. Oh, how do I send through? Juice is potentially going to be... Oh, actually, the TP comes across from Lysol, so they'll still have somebody to back him up initially. And actually, Lockdown invested here, fully respecting this anti-eco once again. They're aware of the threat of that previous
You've got
round,
to,
yeah.
You've got to. I mean, Paper X, you said it right. Those are the sort of rounds that sometimes they look the scariest in almost. But for now, Wolves finding stability here in the post plant. They've still got to keep it in mind
Or
that there is
waterfall, then.
danger. Plenty through waterfall. 4-1
Yes, he stopped-
split on the
he stopped
retake.
watching you.
Juicy turns attention. Spokes
To kill everyone else at waterfall. Fuck!
He's
Batman!
got two.
Pac-Man has got two. Maybe a chance. It feels like it's dwindling. These opportunities passing by for them. as it looks like 4-1 will be on the board. And I'm waiting to see a timeout soon enough here,
HP.
as something's on one. Gotta get locked in, as this has passed them by here. Silver lining, the best they can hope for as Wolves off to the ideal start. Mike, look, I know all of us have been
Gooners in
enjoying this
YouTube, get the
Wolves
hell
run.
out!
I think most
I don't know
of
what
us
you're
thought
talking
this is
about. We
where
are
it
watching
probably ends.
Valorant. We are not here for any weird
G2,
action.
Yeah.
At 4-1.
Shut up.
I'm paying attention.
I mean, I
It'll be
remember
weird.
coming into that Gen G series thinking if they could pull
Don't
this
care
off,
if you're...
That's the one.
because they still effectively had a lifeline in terms of dropping.
Yes.
There's no elimination on the line.
Oh, there's like...
And even here now, it would be such
On
a
YouTube,
big
on YouTube.
sigh of relief
Oh, you guys. You
to escape that once more.
took a little peek at my YouTube chat and I saw...
4-1 to kick off Lotus here.
It's...
PRX, I mean, you don't ever really humble PRX. They will continue pressuring like this. Odin investment here from Forsaken, though, may lead you to believe it's a slower round.
Yo, 1-4
actually
is...
stuck it
Never
right
mind,
off.
never mind, never mind.
Bold in approach.
And that was
What to say, looking kinda
so
bad.
quick
Yeah.
as well, it looked like, so aware of this, and whatever the set plan was, feels like PRX read that
Well, I think it's on the
perfectly.
back of seeing 2 or 3 bodies swing out from B there that
Yeah.
maybe they feel like the extremity is going to be the weaker side of the hold, but Forsaken shuts that down.
Certainly not, but a 3v5, I want to see discipline from PRX here. I don't want to see fumbles, I don't want to see mistakes.
Great isolation.
Alright, they
Now,
open!
Forsaken is going to do some good chip damage as well. Look at CU Fat Baby down on only 26.
Guys,
Spring's position
it's a
given away.
5v3,
Look at the
okay,
spot!
4v3,
What
3v3.
is that? Ridiculous! And a 2v3 is
3v2.
not impossible. So they are just gunning it, right? They are running their little legs off straight towards C. They're going to leave one behind. YU,
Actually, the tap of the spikes, drawn
drawn
out the
them.
ultimate from Divide.
I mean,
Nightfall here from
30
the
seconds
plant
left.
as well.
oh, the pathing. This is now getting really dangerous, but YU set up the motion. No,
Edge.
Divide, very
3v1.
diligent and nice from PRX.
There we go,
They
holy
pulled it
shit.
together there. You're starting to see a little
Dude,
bit
it went
of
from a
that synergy
5v3 to a
shining.
3v3.
Composure
Gotta
as
sing the
well.
light.
Don't
Oh, good no.
overinvest in this early round aggression. Able to peel away.
Yeah, keep
really
the energy
quickly.
up, come
Credit to
on!
Forsaken, I think
Look at you.
potentially something up towards Evan. There was a couple
sure
of
the
people
boys are
jumping
pretty
up, he
hyped.
said,
Nope.
instantly pinged.
You've been looking
You
very
can't really
energetic.
fault the approach here, but bold to stick a TP into the back
Ah,
lines.
there you go, your fat gun.
And it got close, but I like seeing those fundamentals come
Okay,
together
okay,
for PRX, though,
okay,
right?
okay.
Doubling up, even in that chaos of potential plant on towards that
Let me
B
stop
side.
this.
No, they popped the ult. They still stayed very close. And
Woo!
credit to Divide.
You remember
not only one kill,
on Pearl,
but him catching
when Divide
YU
flashed himself?
basically keeps them
Was it
safe.
Pearl?
Otherwise, it's stupid. This kill right
It
here
was
from
Pearl.
Divide. I find
That
to
will
be the most
never happen
embarrassing.
ever again.
Very heads up,
Oh, fracture? It was
any
fracture?
feeling they
Wait,
would try to
fracture.
have left a player behind in search
Yeah, that
of
was a
player.
pro. Okay, fracture! When he flashed himself
Still not
and we
Buster,
saw the
apparently.
light,
Still chilling.
that will never happen
Happy
again.
leading 4-2 here.
Yeah.
Ever.
On the attacking side as well.
What did he do? He popped it.
Back to the
What
drawing
he
board
did.
though here with, well, as close to a full purchase here as Lysol down on the Guardian.
Yeah,
Wolves,
that time,
Forsaken,
but now it's different.
actually tagged up there. I'm not sure if he's actually confirmed
Now
any
it's
damage on
super different.
the side of Wolves. Activity once more as well. And
Oh.
active clearance
Oh.
out past Mound.
This could be nasty. Actually sees
Ooh.
and the pain shell is
Whoa!
It's a 2 for 2.
What the
How
fuck?
the hell did they get two back?
Wait, that was supposed to be us?
Could say almost favouring PRX in that regard, but something going to be played in here.
Ooh, nice shot. One more? One more? Okay, no, don't greedy.
Mechanically sharp as ever.
Go on, we go on, we go
So
on, we go
really
on.
what they
Calm down,
wanted.
numbers advantage,
Similar
3v2,
scenes to
chill.
before, though.
Don't give him the
See that
peek,
TV
don't do anything.
and
Don't do anything! It's okay! Calm down, take a deep breath.
Here, 2v3.
Oh, they're pushing out. Oh, they're pushing out. Okay, yes, yes, that's good, that's good. You'll never know, he will never know, right, right?
Okay, testing.
Yo, 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 why did you give him the 1v1? Ah!
I mean, they're
It's
playing
okay, good
such
trade,
high
good
risk,
trade.
Mike. It scares the life out of me sometimes. 20 seconds and a
Oh my
1v2
days,
Divide
oh my days, bruh.
Forsaken.
What the fuck?
Where are we off to now? 14 seconds. His options are so limited.
Fine. Where are they going?
10
Okay, I meant
seconds
one
left.
single guy, 1v2 guy.
They're both here.
Not.
Surely not. Yeah, he's got to go for it. No chance. Well handled
There we go,
by
there we go.
PRX, closing in
Oh
on
my
the
balls.
scoreline.
So you've got to look for that composure again, building up a little bit of a cushion in terms of the finances. That's where you look towards some of these.
Oh my god, that could have been all good though.
Again,
I believe they
Jing
actually got two back after
finding two here to open. Beautiful little trap piece outside B. Wolves actually going to be the ones to pump the brakes a little bit. Time out round 8 again. Decent
Oh damn, timeout.
sample size, I guess, already in the first half in.
Oh wait, I didn't prepare my Kevin song. There you go. There you go. No copyright strike on YouTube this time, Satan.
Bow, 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 bow.
Or I can test the limit of
I
this
do
part
want to see what the
getting...
reaction is from Wolves.
No, what? I'm
Again,
gonna
it
test
does
this
feel
part.
like that.
I want to see if this
Almost
part
no-go zone once
gets
you've
right.
got
At
that
least
Odin
if I
spam
just have to
coming
minus
down.
out one part.
It's not as lethal as it could be. I mean, if you throw in a Viper with it, right? We've seen what that can do. But still,
this part will.
as it stands, it's kind of cut off
50-50.
those options
Yeah, I know,
towards
I know.
A. It
I'm
feels
testing.
like kind of pressuring back towards B. Those C
Oh, the
hits.
worst, this
But
bot
it's
will
the
never be out.
re-aggresses from PRX. Very little fear, even in those high-risk scenarios. We're a bit more
So I
used
remember
to it, I
the
guess, at this point, and
ACL.
so will they be
Just
now.
remember that one
A 3
was
to
turned
4.
every 5
Just
seconds.
Sheriffs.
Got copyrighted.
And a couple of classics.
I mean,
Plenty of ults.
bigger picture-wise, both of these teams have so many reps this
How do I
year
look
on loads. I
lucky?
think
How
it's
does that look?
14 for PRX and 11 or 12 for Wolves.
Yeah.
So even here on the attacking half, I mean, if you come out with a lead, doesn't matter what it is, you've got to feel really good about
God.
yourself.
Don't talk to me, guys.
We'll have to ride this out on a handful of Sheriffs. Something going to tuck himself in between these smokes.
Oh, it's
Oh my God.
nasty. And Devi drawing all eyes on him. It is only pistols, but it's Devi's
Okay, I guess-
something. You don't even get to
Hey, yo!
Easily
I'm gonna
done.
see the Euros.
Happy
pew,
with
bro.
that. Confidence
What, is it
build
loud?
there.
A little bit of a reset here in between ahead of this buy round, and actually,
The Valentine. Thank you for the member.
byebye has his ultimate.
Thank you.
Juicy
Appreciate it.
one away as well. Didn't even need the second
No.
piece.
Oh, it's kinda
of
loud
this
there.
setup.
One enemy remaining.
Building some confidence here.
Okay, from 1-4 to
For
4-4.
Devi, who's actually
Did I
leading
tell you?
the
Yeah.
board at
Tell you
10
anything,
for
we
an
know.
early 3K, I believe, in one of the rounds.
Ooh, look at this stack. They're in the right place here, Mike. How far do PRX go in this? Deep flash at it. Look at this outrageous approach.
Yo!
It's been
Wait, what?
absolutely
How?
rigged. Jing gets backhanded there, and they couldn't close down on any of the kills.
I mean, 2 pings
What?
on the reveal.
What?
Not sure how
Oh,
much
my
that
hit,
box
my hit.
just sponged,
My-
but no damage
I don't understand.
coming through.
Won't
It's
make
only
it make
really
sense.
byebye, who's taking a hit here down to
He
35
died
HP.
instead, bro.
Nightfall might
Where's my
actually be a
PRX
bit of a red
jersey?
herring.
How
What
much
do you mean?
can Patman be expected to do here? That's a huge
Oh
ult
my
as well,
God.
right?
Has to basically hit the
And
panic
Forsaken,
button.
wait, Forsaken! Oh, they read it so smart. As soon as that Nightfall caught how many? 4 players? Instantly went for it. Now, not to beat, Wolves 2 heads up for that. And the dust hasn't even settled, really. But the rotations are here. Devi's back over. And he was solid before this nice high-low setup. Be very difficult to break.
Okay.
Horn not there, Paranoia ready, there it is, forces them off. Spring, they seem so prepared for these holds. They've seen Batman as well. Position now given, and look at why.
Oh no, we have the
So
fat
much
gun, bro.
space
That
to
gun
play
just
with.
goes. Everybody will fucking die.
And at this point, they want to pivot.
Yeah, yeah! Ra-ta-ta-ta! Get away, brother! That is not what I meant. That is not what I meant. That's not what I meant. You know what? That is not what I meant by ra-ta-ta-ta.
Caught in between a rock and a hard place. Where does
What?
it go? Back towards C. Safety on that
10
C
seconds.
side.
Okay.
You don't fancy walking into something like this. So the plant's in, and he's left in a 1v4.
What do you mean jinx? I jinxed the Odin?
Make an honest go of this.
Damn,
You can
son.
see on the X-ray why you already wrapping him. He's got a turret here to play contact off as well. Might even just be able to pop something in the back of the
Demon,
head,
thank you
though.
for the 49
Look
months.
at the sound cue, regardless. I think now relaying that information.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Sorry.
God, his positioning.
Yeah, this is just, again, probably sitting back and watching this, Alex not going to be happy about this spray into the smoke with the Odin. It's begging somebody
Stress.
to walk on it.
Yep.
I only
And Spring
read the
just
first.
comes alive.
And it feels
what
like
happened
this is
here?
a whole book
It's
in
behind the
one
box,
round,
innit?
Right, chapter by chapter. At this beginning, the box apparently
Yeah,
being on
yeah.
Wolves' side. And then you
Damn,
have the
son!
The Nightfall coming out. This all happened. All of this was in the same round. And again, that paranoid being just tilted up. It felt like they were so aware. There's the walk.
Oh, that's crazy.
So Forsaken fully committed towards that. They're both spamming into this. I mean, there's an opportunity to potentially bait into that. One person's sprays.
Them standing annoys. I think it's okay.
Off rip here.
No
round
harm
10.
done, you know, it's just standing up.
Timeout
Unless they go
seeming
over
to
to their
work well,
PC and slap the shit out of them, then that will be
exchanges, right?
GG, you know? I think
Something's
standing up is so
warm space
harmless.
and wanting to play towards bound is fine, but you've started to see how Wolves are
That's
approaching
it makes the game
Never
more
see
fun to
PRX
watch, you know?
really
Instead of everyone
relent
just being
in that
No,
regard.
zombies, you know? It's Twitch! Oh my god!
Now we're
Chat,
coming again.
I can't watch on Twitch, my god. Okay, I'm a full YouTuber
and now
now.
we're seeing a bit of a tempo switch up from Wolves too. Very, very slow.
Very YouTube.
Holding here, waiting for that reaggress,
Oh,
which is
motherfucker.
coming. And again, they're so prepared, Mike. They've got the PRX play.
Okay, I'm switching to YouTube after this map.
Still gonna
Or,
have on the other side.
after this half.
Great shot from Batman, but it's traded. And the numbers simply
Every time,
so
man, like, when it comes to
advantageous.
tournament
A quick
watching.
rotate off the back of once again, YU space.
Always the one to backfill these sort of plays.
Ooh, tricky. Still not easy on this though, is it?
No.
It's
One more. Yes, that's what I meant. That is what I meant when I talk about the Watata.
But look at once again, if you don't see him on the site, you
Oh
know
my
where to be
fucking
looking.
god. Oh my
Slow and steady,
fucking.
he herds them closer. They
Oh
need to plant
no.
those 17 seconds.
Please watch your back.
Why you on his walkabout?
Bye-bye!
Dead! And now the plant on the line though. Forsaken could speed up here. Punish the plant.
Oh my god, oh my god,
Just
just-
catch him! Spring again! Wolves! Beautiful mid-rounding here, Mike. This is stunning.
Damn,
Blow for
son.
blow, this exchange is beautiful to just watch from the minimap. YU threading the needle once more.
Oh wow.
That's how he gets found. But again, it's a similar thing. PRX, they lose one, they stack up 3 to actively re-clear that space.
Wow.
Ultimately, again, it feels like it's their demise in this round because of YU. Now sitting at 11 and 5, leading the board for Wolves. Almost the executioner getting plenty of shots to the back of the head.
We just changed to
Oh,
YouTube
yeah.
right now. Hold on.
And it was impressive. Again, this kind of, it feels like it came out of that timeout as well. They've clearly got a game plan in mind of how they wanted to approach this. And
But
it's
yeah,
worked.
I mean, because they're reading it perfectly. That, again, this scenario, they know PRX are going to re-clear. So there's going to be one, potentially 2 other lanes on the map that are totally open for YU to walk into.
It's
Okay,
very
hopefully
impressive
this
to watch
doesn't
because
lag.
PRX are a really
Pretty
hard
good.
to handle team. You only have to look at the names they've taken down to get to this point, right? It makes perfect sense. Liquid, Sen, G2. I mean, they're a dangerous team. You know, if you want to talk about kind of, you know, intelligent teams, they play that, you know, good quote-unquote Valorant. They've fallen for this, but Wolves have come in very prepared. Maybe just, you know, very, very ready for what PRX like, understand their tendencies.
Prepared, yes, but actually refining
Pen
some
off
of the
light,
things that
bro.
We've seen them adapt here in Toronto,
True.
which is actually
Damn.
what's so refreshing to see. Again, on a
Yep.
dream run like this, an underdog dark horse, but actually improving game by game. Upsets along the way, sure, but actually showing they've got their heads screwed on.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Now for PRX, though,
Yeah, I think watching
once again
on
you kind of
YouTube
go into the archives, right? As much as everyone likes to look at these guys as underdogs, they've had to rebuild. That is true. Bringing in Patman was fantastic. It worked. We've all seen the difference in their playstyle as of late. They're starting to look much, much better overall. But these guys have sat in finals. These guys have been in Champions finals. They know what this sort of pressure's like. They are never going to be the underdogs in my mind. They're too talented for it. So as it stands, they need to adapt here.
Just look what's happened here as well. PRX have already drawn a player across. I mean, Divine now reconsidering, but Spring looking to pressure up towards Tree. Divine again, counter 3, almost caught one here. YU now. Again, shows presence on the other side. So ice towards the minimap, look what happens. Immediately PRX looking to isolate the weaker side of this default, but they pick up the pace towards A.
I like the intention, actually, I really do. But the problem is the stall out's fantastic from PRX. Denying that space being taken freely. They're here quickly, pop up the ult from something. Information galore in 25 seconds. We are now at pressure stations. Forsaken down on 30, has to respect the paint shell. A spray through the smoke here doesn't land, but something's does. They're dwindling in numbers. Sufa, BD, and Spring, the last two standing, and they are cornered here. This adjustment from PRX.
Woo!
Stunning.
Nice!
They worked it so
6-6,
well.
6-6.
That is a
One more.
beautiful recovery, considering what happened
Okay.
elsewhere. It was paranoia,
Much better.
showstopper,
Let's go.
so
Holy balls,
much
man.
towards YU. And in that situation, Wolves just kind of need to go, 1 for 2 in terms of approaching A site. They do that. PRX still come back.
This is really nice from PRX. Again, even seeing that discipline start to an extent, right? That dose of discipline at the beginning, the second contact's made.
A sprinkle of discipline.
As much as we're going to get. That's as much as we're going to
Okay,
get.
I have the
But honestly,
copium
I
when
like
we
that,
switch
though. And
sides.
again,
It's going to
those
be a lot
quick
better for
rotations,
us.
starting to read what Wolves are doing, identifying YU where he was. And yeah, the trap was there, but even those rotations coming in so quick. Back into the mix of things. A buy for both sides. Still lacking for some areas on PRX's side. You're going to see that Guardian still in the hands of Divide. And a stack up from Wolves. And on the other side, Forsaken, not too far, a clear towards Mound.
Yeah, it's
and a
BO3.
wanted punish. You can see they're starting to read this, maybe Mound pressure, trying to maybe toy with those expectations off of that Fade utility.
They kind of know Forsaken's the key stakeholder in terms of those set pieces outside C. Try to shut him down here. Again, beautiful read or assessment, I guess, of the previous situation.
And some people may look at these two teams and see them as just those mechanical monsters, but this is a really cerebral game so far.
For sure, yeah.
Seeing these rotations on rotations, these adjustments. Oh, Spring almost. And now a moment of quiet here.
That could slow things
No,
down.
no, he
potentially.
should be
Yeah,
safe
they're not
anyway.
able to kind of pre-take, I guess. And the plant's going to come in. Now this should encourage movement here. Just going to.
Whoa, okay,
Still
what?
close range, still able to use the shorty just fine. Weapons not right.
What
Knife
the
not ready.
fuck is
2-3-3 in the post. Look at the position from YU. That
Nah, if he got
excuse me,
knifed there,
from CFAP.
I'ma just go
He's
take a
still
nap,
on the
bro.
way, but they've still got to slow things down. YU does well. Lysor still has to hold ground here. And now
Bro, he
the
got a
side's
kill
got
with the shorty
Stephanie.
though. I don't
The
know what to
position
say.
becomes questioned. They don't know where he is, but they're going to hazard a guess. CFAP
Oi, 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 oi!
draws to fire off the diffuse. Just needs to keep his cool.
Nice, so much utilities!
This would be everything for him, trying to play to the time, play to the
My
tempo,
God.
play to
Oh
the
my
clock,
God.
and play him like a fiddle. See that, baby! Beautiful for the Red Bull clutch.
This guy, time and time again, looks so composed in the clutch. It closes out a 7-5 half here, Lauren. Fantastic
Damn.
stuff from Wolves.
This
Damn.
has been an exceptional game so far. Just brilliant from both sides. And again,
Damn.
on surface, you may have thought,
I don't know what to
"Ah,
say."
it's not going to be this, really cerebral matchup. But this has been a wondrous affair.
It really has. That's any sort of taster here towards the second half. Don't go anywhere, we'll find out very
Yeah.
Yeah,
shortly.
we will, because we do have a bit of a treat as well coming up. We do have the one and only Mixwell standing by for us. So that's
Hey, yo!
in just a second. So I can't wait to hear from him. He's been in these scenarios. Let's see how that feels from the other side.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, one of the perks of
Yeah, yeah. Stop yelling, bro. Oh, wait, I don't even need to mute this part. Oh, GG.
welcome back to Canada. You've been here before. What do you think about the crowd?
So that's loud.
They are doing a great job.
Yeah, it's very exciting to be among them now. You have a little bet when it comes to Wars. Can you explain it to everybody what happens if Wars win this event?
I wasn't.
Hey, yo,
familiar
that's
with
my
their game.
teammate!
At the start of the tournament, I said that if Wolves wins the event, I'm gonna go bold. So
What?
now I'm afraid. I need PRX to win today, please.
You're gonna go bold?
Toronto, what are the chances do you think of him going bold? Come on, are Wolves going to win this event?
Yeah, my ex-teammate.
Oh, it's not looking good.
We
for you.
disbanded
It's not
for
looking
reasons.
good. Now, some of the players on stage, we've really seen their personalities. Sufa, BB, Forsaken, they're on their feet. They're hyping up the crowd. As
Oh,
a
you want me to go
former
bold?
player
Nah.
who also enjoys that atmosphere, how important is it to have that hype man?
How about
on your
this?
team?
If
I think it's really important, especially when they are
If
down.
PRX
Some
goes to
games,
finals.
Wolves were down and Sufat brought Juicy back, for example.
we do a
And
Jet stream.
think
I haven't
it's
done the
crucial. I
Jet
think that
cosplay yet,
You
no?
have to play with the crowd. You have to enjoy the moment.
Yeah, you know what? I'm too
You
lazy.
have
I don't
to
wanna do
be in
that.
the moment. And
I'm too lazy. It's like
Wolves,
finals is in a few days.
especially They are enjoying it a lot, and a lot of
Because
people
I got
want
a
to
jet
cheer for them
costume,
as
but I
well
never
because of
done
that
it.
energy. And now I
Private
like them,
jet,
even
imagine.
though I might go bold. I like them.
All right, we shall see. I hope you do go bold at the end of this event. Thank you very much, Mixwell, for joining me. And let's see if PRX can maybe save him in the second half.
I don't want to see him go bold though.
The one thing I will absolutely agree with is this crowd has been
Jet only
amazing.
gameplay is crazy, no?
But both
That's if we make it to
teams as well.
finals, huh?
But the second thing
But
I will
again,
say,
I'm
that's
too
French
lazy.
attacks, something we
I'm
were
sorry,
talking
I
about the cast
can't.
The other day, we do see the econ report here from Coinbase. Again, very evenly contested first half here. YU the ones to really pull ahead here. For Wolves, but also Devi on the other side of things.
Yeah.
But just to come back to that same point, again, the resilience. Juicy the other
Hey,
day.
hey, hey, hey!
Absolute stinker of a first
Oh my
half.
god, my cat's going
But
crazy.
again, the vibes never changed on stage.
Look at this
You can
guy.
see maybe hints of frustration coming through, but that's where players like Spicyuuu, BB really pay dividends in terms of a team's mental.
I mean, we talk about the sixth man, right? Being that crowd behind you to get you back going.
You almost need a conductor actually from the stage to be able to actually channel that back into getting a team back online, and Wolves certainly have tapped into that here in Toronto.
All right,
Oh my
PRX now
goodness.
on the attack, 5-7.
Oh, whoa, what a start! Damn!
Headliner. A big player
Okay.
in big games too. Don't forget what this man
Yo.
can do.
Devi?
3 pivotal kills.
Morning.
And a stark reminder of who PRX can be.
We dictate the pace now. You can't sit back in the default. We'll bring the fight to you. Now, YU in spring. Well, just YU left now. And a
We switched
1v5.
sides, the confidence
Ace
started.
needed.
We're gonna win!
The Jing gonna shut
We're gonna
down
win!
any hope of recovery.
Hey yo, they used the
Get off
PRX banner,
second
what the
half
fuck?
with a
Since when?
flawless round
This is a new
victory.
thing?
And you're right, I think what you said, controlling that tempo,
Shit!
making their
One more.
fights their own. Hard
Now
to
lose the
handle
eco would be
on
crazy,
all
no?
occasions.
Say that. Fuck. Yo. Wait, we stand up, no? We stand up, Davai, stand up!
See if PRX are gonna dial into that. And actually, really, I guess we've asked this before of Wolves to kind of stabilize a little bit in the second half and really get to grips with what their opponent's going to try and achieve here. As again, no secrets on the way in from PRX. Stack misplaced here, so your second successful
Bro, fuck you guys.
approach towards A. Hopefully.
Yep.
Okay.
And I getting looked towards Devi here, 2 away from his ult so early on. I mean, that could be there for the bonus, right? Huge.
What is
If
that?
I'm
Yeah,
peeling my
his
lips
third 3K
again.
or something.
Telling you, watching
Well,
PRX
knocked
is the
down
thing
so
that makes me
far.
do that.
That's brilliant. Massive for the attack inside. That could be lovely for them to have in the back pocket. Something that Wolves will have to deal with.
Coming to your first buy round, to have that ultimate available is brutal.
What? What?
Guys,
A response found.
easy, Tiger. We shouldn't get more dangerous than this. Stop
Oi!
it. Stop
Oi!
it. Jing and Forsaken, keep this in
Okay.
control.
Oi!
Stop it.
Oi!
What is going on?
Classic, bro. A classic, bro!
Come on,
Please,
Forsaken,
please, please.
surely
Yes,
you
yes.
keep
Okay,
this safe.
ring around the rosy. La 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 la. Do whatever the fuck you need to.
This should never have been this close.
Pew, pew! Okay, there we go. Dude, who's the one that said we're gonna lose eco, huh?
Closer.
Close.
Come down to a Red Bull clutch here.
Final almost sorted.
Just one rifle retained.
Wow, that was an expensive round.
You're almost relying on Devi's ult to
It was
be
expensive as fuck.
the turning point here. But PRX are able to get the purchase together.
Okay, what
Jing
happened after that? What the fuck happened?
Judge, but
Okay.
I saw
He's blinded.
finding so
Outside-ed.
much value here.
What?
Jing.
You see Mind
Blood
Freak's
pressure
face?
check required for
Yeah.
that.
Fun.
We'll get the heart
Oh
rate
my
monitors
God.
out next time. Now, again, keep in mind they do have Devi's ult here. So this is something you've got to see them build around, be aware of. Quick little pain shot to try and maybe delay.
I mean, Wolves are just perfectly for this. There's actually nobody here. Yes. Entry found, but it's a full
What
5v5
guns?
in the post.
Sketchy timing on this. And it looks like something wants to try and hold this back. They're willing to try and brawl on the site. They're not sitting deep at all here.
Oh,
Something
oh,
wants to draw blood. PRX still standing by. Oh, it's messy. And now there's an opportunity. PRX though.
Okay.
back
The Juj! Juj versus Odin! Juj wins!
Now down in the 1v2.
Oh my god, he has a fat gun now!
Really difficult for CFAT BB. Again, not gonna happen. Jinx got that one all day long.
Yes!
The tempo shift here on the half.
There we go.
Certainly suiting paper.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
on to the good 8
Okay.
to 7, the scoreline.
Okay!
Get this judge up close and personal.
Okay. Who's got...
Jinx
I said okay too.
for him. Good progress towards the showstopper as well. Gonna potentially.
Oh wait, there's a watch party?
Oh, all right,
Like
so back for
IRL?
the next play
Where?
round
Singapore? Damn.
Here. Wolves down on a bit of a Shiko.
Shiko is
to
crazy,
their
we're not
name.
making that happen.
It's Fat BB the closest, and well, actually, Lysor one away from the TP, but
PRX
necessarily
is Singapore, right?
too impactful.
Damn. Bro, why would I can't go. What do you mean?
Oh,
have to be here.
Okay. Okay. And that's a recoverable weapon. No one else is here, so the game should be given away to an
Yeah,
extent.
sometimes
Obviously now,
PRX holds watch
the
party
hit being
IRL.
noted by YU, trying
when
to
we
buy
can.
time, but it's
We're
it's
not
hard
too
to hold
busy.
this back, right? It's a flood of players, full kit.
Nobody was watching, don't worry. We didn't see it.
But yeah, it's
We
all,
didn't see
good,
it.
all good, all good. PRX though, got to steady the ship here. Can still get a little bit scary. And now Juicy does have that Vandal, right? Can they play him in? The post plant is purely on the site itself, Mike. There isn't anyone sitting deep.
Well, I mean, he's got 4 sheriffs basically to rally behind here and try and make this rifle work. Found the first. Batman's fallen.
Okay, Divine now. Gonna have to do work here. See if that BB does well. Divine.
Wait, what?
I told you before, this man is a
Dude, my cat is scratching my wardrobe. What did I
a
miss?
hell of a lot of impact.
You don't.
Blink and you
My
miss
cat.
it.
What did I
One of the
miss?
quickest aces I think we've probably ever seen.
Look at this. And they needed him. They needed this. It was all going wrong.
Oh, I missed that.
Magic.
I missed
Beautiful
that.
to watch back.
You done?
He's going through it.
No, listen, my cat is scratching my
Getting close,
wardrobe.
Wolves, right? They're getting close on these rounds.
Oh,
getting a little bit scary.
no!
The scoreline looking good for PRX. 9-7, a bye
Damn,
back in
son.
hand for Wolves, though. They
Damn,
have to stop them
son.
off fast.
This could be the round to find that response. But I can see you, Fat BB's ultimate. This time around, obviously retrieve the orb outside C. There is a bit of a gap here with Forsaken, the solo anchor towards A. Obviously, possibility here. Patman and second player actually to come across fairly quickly, but
Well, here comes the test. Patman. Don't know if that's going to reach. It does. So Lysol will be noted. Draws the paranoia. Okay, counter on counter. They can't hear a
Cat
thing
disappeared,
here.
by the way.
Divide though, unaffected.
No idea where he went.
Unfazed. 35 seconds getting close now. The paranoia burnt early, and Lysol needs to be ready. There's still a lot of pressure coming his way. You're gonna hear the ults coming out to secure the plant, but Lysol still does the damage. Can't do the dance though with Forsaken, and that's a beautiful catch from CFAT BB, punishing Jing on the push-up. And now the plant gets hindered. Problems now mounting. Spring at the door, and now it's just on Defy. Position noted earlier, they should be aware. But this man's dangerous, but not today. Spring's got his
Wait,
number.
the scoreline is looking too close, mate.
Within touching distance.
we said we needed them to
Imagine
find a
if we go
response
OT
here.
on the first round.
They finally
What are the
stopped
odds?
that string of rounds. Getting costly here on both sides. And Showstopper shut down here from Jing, desperate to try and convert.
Whoa! The recon is crazy, no?
Yeah, it has,
See
yeah,
how
I mean,
close
it's-
these rounds have been.
Oh, damn!
Necessarily been
Chill.
a walk in the park for that string of rounds, but Jing looking to put this rifle to work. Start of round 18.
He's had a feel-good round not too long ago.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, damn! Oh my!
Oh, it's so
What is this
sick.
setup?
You think Wolves
It
are
worked.
just another team? They're certainly
Was
not
that Fury
very
just for the
ready
Yoru's
what
TP?
PRX wanted to
Or,
bring.
or does he do that every
Sagan
time?
Picking up what feels like the
God
cursed
damn.
rifle at this point. dropping hand
Pacer.
to hand. Divided well last time in a scenario not too dissimilar to this, but not be able to get it this time. Yeah, handled. Wolves fully ready.
Something just walking into a blender. Was it both
Blender.
nanos actually into that corner? The alarm bot was there as well.
Yeah.
Obviously the vulnerable taking effect.
Second time.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the second is here.
No escape really. God.
And actually, yeah, Jing's forced into the line of sight as well. So
One enemy.
great little setup here from Wolves will actually get them a second round. Force a timeout as well from PRX. So we'll be required to stand on their own 2 feet now for the remainder.
There's no music. I don't have to mute it. Did I forget to play the music? I appreciate it. I don't have to mute that shit, so.
4 in the row. You start
Thank
to have
you.
Jing popping off.
Yes.
You've got Divide doing, acing
Fuck.
out. It looked good. But then these last two.
No,
Wolves
I had it
never
muted.
feel like they look like they're under pressure. It's always possible.
Thank you,
But that
production.
nice
W
little setup,
production.
the last 2
I
rounds,
appreciate it, dude. I
very
don't have to do
considered.
shit.
Find themselves in a really good position
Yeehaw!
actually here in terms of defensive ultimates. They got 1 away from the lockdown.
Oh, they
Springs
played it,
1
they
off the
played it.
pit.
Oh, true, yeah.
What's the point? Why did
2
you play
more for
now?
Juicy to find the showstopper.
La 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 na 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 na.
Defensive
There you
ult
go.
cycle.
All good, man.
Gotta feel really, really good about themselves. Again, even with that string of rounds now, look at what's in the bank for PRX.
Under
What's behind this purchase?
the sea.
I even hear a broken purchase if you look at some of the shields.
This feels tense though, because this was the one from the timeout, right? This was the plan in mind for PRX. The last check-in with the coaching staff, unless we get OT.
Wolves getting a little active here as well,
Hey,
actually.
off the back of a timeout, why not? A traditional reaction. Is PRX aware? Something. There's 3 players in that smoke. You may think there's 1. But will he expect all 3? Quick enough to find 1. Great paranoia from Forsaken as well. Do they try and go on the hunt from this? Oh, the TP.
We can't lose this round. I feel like we might start snowballing.
On that, but I like the idea behind it, taking a lot of space. But look at
Juicy's
towards the
staying.
site. It's yeah, Juicy's still standing here. Pops the ult, plays it well. Oh, catching Jim in air. You can't get away from him. Brought back to life before from CUBB, and now he's standing on his own 2 feet. Divide left. All on his own. Surrounded, and he doesn't even know
Oh
it.
no. Oh no.
Thought that
This is not-
TP might have cut right through him, it didn't.
Uh,
The Wolves still standing together, fighting together.
Levi,
Divide
somehow
does what he
you've been
can,
doing so well.
putting up the stand,
Damn.
the Wolves taking the
Oh.
lead.
Executed to perfection here. Again, a crucial trade from Juicy, but then to find the second, the showstopper comes through, that splash damage. I can't believe that even
Damn, how much damage
catches
did
on
it?
Jing. Outrageous scenes here.
Damn, he name
Starting to
dropped.
believe now. The way this half started, I thought it was going to go kind of par for course, right? What you'd expect. But the Wolves,
Amazing.
once again, proving they are lethal about their business. So we go again. Money not looking good for PRX. It's Stingers, it's a Sheriff, it's a Bulldog.
Okay.
Brought together from the bargain bin,
Oh god,
basically
this
here.
is.
Can they
oh
make
no.
something with it? Ooh, a little bit of chip on the way.
We poor,
Position
mate.
down
We
noted.
poor.
Super BB on the site here. Still got C's and his Prowlers, but they are fast to this lights all caught sleeping.
I mean,
not expecting
let's
the
trade it
play.
out, though.
Juicy, a wild play through the smoke. Gonna find 2, but Springs now here. It gets a bit messy, but it's working out, at least for now, in Wolves' side.
No, oh my god. Okay, I don't get.
Oh, do you really go for that?
Oh! Oh my god.
Doesn't feel safe to just stick the client out, so they're waiting for something. Does have the ultimate here, but again, 2v3 doesn't feel good.
Help,
And that
help,
chip
help.
on Pac-Man 2, they're starting to feel it. Something's going to have to go nuclear. Just try and save the
just
day, but
let them-
none of these fights, these engagements
Oh,
are
the-
fair for him.
yeah,
Trying to get
yeah,
Will back
yeah.
with 21 HP, and not a prayer to be had. Wolves again now, round by round, taking this away from PRX.
They hit 11 here. This is
God,
getting into really awkward territory now. You can see this is effectively a force up here. ultimates aplenty. Talking about some of those defensive ultimates here for Wolves. See how it lies here for PRX. This is going to take up the lion's share. Obviously, the round loss bonus is going to be a consideration, but could potentially face Wolves here on map point on a broken bye.
On PRX's map choice.
Yeah. Yeah.
It all starts to compound here, but they're not there yet. 4 in a row, unanswered. Alt starting to build, money looking solid. We're gonna need a PRX round.
We need this round.
Gonna need
We must win this round. I don't know how.
Try and trailblaze his way forward. Good info.
We must win
spotted.
this
The
round.
rest now filling behind them.
Yep. He's looking straight at 2 of them.
They were trying to set up for potentially a paranoia there.
Oh, the paranoia was fine on one, but it doesn't find Juicy. Still standing, still breathing. Forsaken gonna find the trade out towards Lysor. Nice from PRX. Unwilling to relent on the site now. Spring and what? Oh my God, what a shot. Couldn't get the second. Forsaken 1.
3v1, I swear to God.
A 1v3. This would be something
There
special.
is no way. There's not
But a lifeline for PRX.
pull a PRX right now.
Jump spot
Down.
towards street.
Deep
That's
breath.
from Divide.
Get
Time's
some
been
info. We
bought.
saw him.
Get
We
the
know where
punish
he is.
fast enough.
Everyone, 3 of you guys
Now they
can
know
just
the
look at him.
position is the cross.
Don't give
Should
him the
be the
1v1s.
death of
Don't give him the
YU.
1v1s.
As
I
they
beg you.
should.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not giving him an inch here. Very
Okay.
well handled by PRX.
Okay, we needed this round. We needed
Keep
this
their
round.
cool
Holy
back.
balls, we needed this round. Let's go. Let's
The
go.
lifeline here in terms of the bigger picture. Brings it within 1.
Oh Jesus.
Not
Oh
allowing
Jesus.
Wolves to really sit back on their laurels and rely on these ultimates. Get so sloppy on that first kill. The paranoia almost setting things in motion, but Forsaken just,
Heroics there.
just absolutely bulldozing his way onto site.
Those were your last words.
Wolves a late timeout in the half in the map, round 22. Comfortable financially, so still got those ultimates actually building back towards Juicy and Siu Fat BBs. Almost a stacked deck here in terms of this cycle.
Yeah, it starts looking a bit scary.
Yeah, stop yelling at me! Too late, doesn't matter. Yo, what do you mean? Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. What? Fine.
On it too much, but said PRX, they're a team that reads into that sort of thing so well.
Well, I'm probably going to see a paint shell. I imagine maybe a C's perhaps, who knows, but you're seeing the way that PRX want to pass.
Well, first time actually the stars align for a fight towards Rubble here.
God, this could be right off the rip. Here we go. Already paint shell comes in, C's not going to find it, but the reveal is fantastic. Juicy going to go down, Forsaken doubling in.
Okay,
It's lovely
okay.
from them.
Calm down, numbers
So
advantage.
He does answer back in kind, but
There's
PRX
only
aren't
one
stopping.
guy.
They want
One
the
guy
site.
on A.
And it-
Just kill him.
Beautifully
Recite.
done by something. Yeah, that's stunning.
Done.
Almost singular in approach, just banking on
Yes,
themselves.
yes,
I mean,
yes.
what Plant coming through with 120 left on the clock, it's
All broke.
a haymaker thrown
Got
from
info, we got
PRX,
info.
and it lands once more. Similar to those early rounds we did see in the second half.
No!
This shouldn't be possible.
Sorry,
a 1v3.
calm down.
It shouldn't be
Please
possible,
calm down.
And it isn't. Something in the end to add the full
My
stop
God.
to that sentence. But it is 11-11.
Great.
PRX
No,
have
well
found
played,
what
well
they
played, well
needed,
played. We got the round,
But it's getting close here.
Fucking
Money's still
hell.
in place for Wolves. And you're looking at those ults, they become such a heavy factor, but this reveal was everything.
Lysor, unfortunately, still in the committed position. Siu Fat BB, unfortunately, I guess, just caught off
Holy
guard by the
shit,
flash.
bro.
Tried to turn it, but
Oh
even
man.
so, you connect that first shot, you've got 2-3 more members of PRX staring you down.
Oh man.
PRX maybe feel as if they found the recipe here. Slower approach this time around. No resistance shown early on, at least, from Wolves. exploration elsewhere. This is both YU and Spring though. Spring's going to continue pushing forwards. Might even catch Divine Spawn.
Yeah, trying to almost sell this fake, but Divine completely unawares. They hadn't seen this sort of look before, but if anything, it encourages his approach towards A now.
Team does have the showstopper as well though.
Yeah, this is going to get tense. Both players stuck on the back of the site now, ready for the
Nice,
swing.
one more.
Lights all hands Forsaken.
Bam!
But the Owen Jinx landed it. 3v3 now.
Calm down.
Tension
Just don't give him the free kill.
Through the door on the
Please.
other side now. Rewarded.
Perfect.
Nice from him. Man advantage and plot next on the cards.
See the lockdown invested here. It's a 2v3. The response comes through
The
from
ult.
Pac-Man, but PRX going to get to fight this. YU's found one.
Huh?
Yeah, beautiful from him. They've got to react to it now. Something, it wasn't clean enough. And Jing, what do you do?
He's caught.
What do you do?
They can just stick it.
Yeah. I can't believe it. YU just has to hold guard. And for Jing, he just has to stand back and watch as the 12 gets taken away in the final hour of regulation. Wolves take the lead.
See here, the purchase going to be rough for Wolves, but they find that response, finally finding the opportunity to invest the lockdown. I mean, it's another situation where you just see Forsaken again, just digging so deep. Jing hitting the drive-by as well. That kills one with a follow-up here onto something. This is one ultimately that can bail Jing out in that situation. They're coming into this though. Wolves still have a pit, still have a showstopper. Big tools to work with here in round 24. The moment of silence will drop. PRX poised now.
Yo, chat, can you
Once
chill?
again, this late, actually, a big info there.
Like you saying this in my chat, like shitting on the team that I support, well, what does it do?
It being
Like,
Jing,
would you like me to
obviously.
write down your message and send it to the CEO? I don't know what you want me to do about it.
PRX are actually gonna
Calm
cut
down.
that
Just watch the game. Just calm your tits down.
Like the calm. The
I mean, if you have
storm.
any, I don't know.
Wolves almost scratching their heads here. They invest the pit over, expecting maybe that with that information, PRX are rotating towards C.
There's the info, but are you ready for the hit? How do you play it for Lysor? Oh my god, he's going for the heroics. Oh! He went for the heroics and it worked
Why?
out for one. Not going to get a second as PRX now finds stability on the site. Into the post box.
Guys.
Something playing a little further
Guys,
ahead. He wants
please.
a one and done and back away. No one's given him that yet though. And the time ticking for PRX here. This is good for them. There's still ults in play though. Juicy has his. You've heard that invested. Flies on the
Okay, nice
side,
catch.
someone
Oh my god,
goes
is he
well.
exploding?
Gets one
He
back,
did not
shoots
explode.
another one. Wait, something got lost. And the trade for Spring.
Nani
It's a
the
2v2.
fuck?
It ain't over yet. You look
Okay.
at the post plan for Divine
Please.
and
Oh my
Jing
god,
here.
please,
Can they
please,
hold on to this? Pain
please.
shell posted by some seconds. They needed to stay alive.
Thank you.
Divine digging deep, and they're not dead
1v2.
yet. They're not done yet. You should have killed them when
Okay.
you had a
OT!
chance. PRX bringing it back to 12
OT,
apiece.
OT!
Of course we see overtime
Oh my
here
god, what is this boss music again?
on the first map of this series.
Fucking.
An insane exchange here throughout the second half. And PRX is showing a brazen approach.
No fear.
Almost their trademark game plan here. For Wolves,
I don't ask me
I
what
gotta
that
say
was.
it, seemingly up to the challenge.
Okay, we made it to OT. Thank fucking god, oh my god.
Everything gets reset.
She won't read
now.
YouTube comments. What the
Round
fuck? I'm not
25.
even reading my Twitch comments. I am watching my team play. I'm sorry if I'm not responding to your
Reset as
fucking
well.
chat.
I mean, Wolves
Let me watch the game. Not even responding to anyone right now.
back onto the attacking side.
Anyways.
The timing's going to be critical on this.
Yes.
They've read it really well here.
Same piece we've seen previously.
And it worked out well for a 2-for-2 trade in the end. But this time, Jing,
Nice start.
in
There we go.
unison. They're not going to let him even have a chance into this. Denied from the very word go. And Wolves want back in. They're taking the fight. He can't do that.
Okay,
PRX
just win
locked in on
the other
this.
round. Like,
A
just
4v2.
fucking win the
They
attacking.
should find stability, Mike. But Wolves look
There.
unwilling
They
to
were
back
meant to.
away. They don't want to go
They're
elsewhere.
expecting PRX to rotate away from this and give up the space, but PRX reading this perfectly. Still got both extremities controlled as well, so
It's so difficult. They need a freebie. They need something, and it ain't happening. PRX looking sharp.
Okay, just
right read,
1 second.
right place,
We're done.
right shots.
Damn, crowd. A big crowd, no?
draw first blood. This set piece once more. The back of the season. This time around, no casualties, no trade found. Able to stick the landing.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me. That was that was them, bro. What the hell?
To call a timeout.
Wait, right?
here
You guys heard that, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it was them.
ahead of the second round
Fuck.
in overtime.
So impressed by PRX's mental though, because they've been put through the ringer on this. Again, it's pressure on them more than anything, right? If you're Wolves, you've already done.
Bro, this guy has dressed up as this for like the past 3 games, right? I'm chilled. Polyco is crazy, no? "18 seconds." Holy Shibar. Fnatic versus G2. Let's just deal with this watch party first. What the fuck is a kilometer? What? What kind of question is that?
Again, you look at PRX, they are a legacy team here, right?
I'm
They
missing the
have
joke
that
here.
one destination in mind, that final stop.
I'm watching, not playing.
The Wolves
Insane if I play
standing
like
in
that.
their way of that grand final.
Oh, I see. Oh, I see.
Down to
Okay,
the
got
wire
it.
Between these two.
Lol.
So we go again. Similar scenes, it looks like, right? It almost looks like rinse and repeat.
Oh,
but
he
Jing
bought
this
it.
time is fast.
The judge.
Oh, and he does get it.
And he-
Lysa
what?
has gone down. It looked a little laboured, but YU swings in. Oh, he gets
Oh.
a second. Hold on,
My
PRX
fucking god, not
held
again.
back
Wait, no.
here now.
2v3 is still fucking highly winnable.
Spike just behind the wall as well. Not necessarily a comfortable push out here
That's
for
both
Wolves to
players.
control. Yeah,
I'm leaning.
Deny and Forsaken
Can't believe he bought the judge, but it
given
paid off.
an opportunity
Damn.
to reset a little bit here, but find themselves in a 2v3.
They're all there. They're all
I thought they were
B, bro.
leaving Divide there. God.
We had 3 men to
paranoia.
check.
Going to be a little gap on a follow-up smoke
Somehow
here.
pick off.
Spark comes through. Juicy still got satchels. Spring still with a snake bite, so a couple of tools here at Wolves' disposal.
Oh, it's so tense now. You're going to need someone to over-deliver.
Nice catch. Holy moly balls.
PRX take it deep. And Spring
Okay. Breathe.
PRX. It took
Oh my god. Oh my days. Oh my god. For a moment.
strong on map 1.
Okay, we got the first map. Ow. Okay, somehow 0. They censored that, but they don't want to censor Chibai, quoted by Ilya. Donut. Ah! Okay, Bossek! Chill, everybody calm down though. It's not over yet. Don't be too happy, just calm down. Take a deep breath. My doll is crazy. My balls. Okay, calm down. Team lab, no? Damn. Oh, balls. Okay. Dude, Gyudon, you're still here? Come here. You made me miss Device Ace, mate. It's the cat that made me miss the ace. This guy is scratching on the wardrobe like Lucky you're Device Ace. Passed out. Bro, he passed out. No. Fluffy or fat? Or fluff. I shake down. He's gonna look. Getting cut off because my mic is so far. I have to yell. Touch me. You pee. Overcooked prawn? Troublemaker! Troublemaker cat, bro. Oh, Jesus! Thank you for the 20,000 USD, I bet someone just gave me $20,000 USD. Am I right? It has to be. Thank you, Tony. Okay, chat. Break time for me as well. Goodbye, everybody. Have a great night, lol. Yes, spend more! Spend more! I'm sure I'll read it if you spend that much. Or not you guys, but you know. Type shit. Type shit. Go and still tell you what to do. It's like in 30 seconds though. Well, I don't need a piece that. Let me see what the hell they're doing. What do they do now? I don't remember.
What an exciting way to start.
I knew it was gonna be Alex.
Here today. I'm now joined by PRX's coach Alex. Now, everybody credits WASSUP as a team that has a lot of structure. How did you and your boys manage to find those gaps on Lotus?
Well, I think it was a very close affair. I honestly didn't think they gave many gaps. We knew what they were doing, but I think we could have done it better. We did a lot of research. I mean, they have a lot of research on Lotus, so it helped a lot.
Nice counter-strike there, coach. Good luck on map 2.
Counter-strike? Nice counter-strike.
Oh boy, Choo managed to pick up the win, 14-12 going into the OT there, and one has to wonder, does Wolves have what it takes to be able to force that map 3? Now,
yeah, I know.
That though, let's actually take a look at our Verizon high-speed moment. We got to give this one to
YU. Thank you for the $15.
But Mimi,
and
this one in particular shine through.
Yeah, and this is more about the round as a whole, because I think this starts so well for PRX. Something they did great on their defense was these active trap plays. In this one, they get 2 picks, but then
okay, you know what? I'm a piss
fashion,
anyways.
I think end up overstaying their welcome just a little bit. They lose 2 players there, and then Wolves, after getting this nice double from YU, flicking up to the player on the off angle. Wolves goes on to win this round, and it was rounds like this, the ones that started strong for PRX, that Wolves bounced back, that made it look like Wolves was gonna take this game away in that first half pair.
I love the balance also of having Spring being more the one that is going to push from the defense, and YU being the one that was in the lurks in this first half of Lotus. But in the end, somehow, even with them losing these advantages and whatnot, PRX manages to get back on the board and secure the map.
It's funny because they got theirs back. They gave away some advantages in the first half, but they were the ones winning a lot of clutches. They were the ones bringing it back in the second to push us all the way to OT. That's what you know this PRX team for.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, there are so many good things to talk about with this PRX team. One individual in particular, gotta give it to the man himself, Divide. We saw some wild plays. This one in particular was nuts, because my guy just walked out there, not a care in the world, and was like, you know what, hold this L chair. Pop, got 2 out of the break.
So many 3Ks, so many very high impact kills that he had. He even got an ace, even though Alex's reaction was not showing that he got an ace.
Watch. That is the ace I missed because you were scratching the wardrobe. Non-stop. Look at that. That's the ace, bro. Because you could not stop scratching my wardrobe.
After PRX's failures earlier this year, missing out on Bangkok, having the rough start to stage 1, a lot of fans were calling for Devi's head when they were asking for roster changes. They were saying that he should get dropped, they should find someone new. But
you be my girlfriend?
Really proved himself in this tournament now, stepping up in some of these later games, showing us the Divide that we've known has been so strong since all the way back at tournaments like Masters Copenhagen, where this team has made finals before.
Yeah, well, of course, a lot of pressure, though, on the other side of the stage for the Wolves as they're facing a potential trip to the lower bracket if they lose this next map. Let's actually go ahead and check in with Coach Fade to hear what he has to think as we get ready for that one.
I'm now joined by Coach Fade from Wolves. Now, this is the first map you've lost this tournament since that Sentinel series. What was the focal point in your team talk before map 2? And is there any concern around stamina if this series goes the distance?
I think we kind of show like nerfs once again towards the end of first map. And I think stamina shouldn't be an issue because we had a 3 days break previously. So I think we will be fine.
I hope so. Thank you very much for your time.
All right, and then
thank you, Kwai-Lun. Thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you, Tenon. Thank you for the 8 months.
But a 14-12, that has to sting for them as they get ready for map 2, Mimi.
For sure, especially, like you were mentioning, this is a team that has not lost a map since the series they dropped to open Toronto against Sentinels. They have been on a non-stop roll up to this point.
I think he's Malaysian,
right?
The
all
coach?
the way to 3 if they want to make it into the final here.
Oh, but there's such good maps for the side of Wolves. And now we're about to jump into a set.
Our neighbors.
We're going to see something for everybody that enjoys the map that we don't usually see. Is one team on one hand, we expect them to be playing with the Viper, right? Double controller. And on the other side, a double Sentinel with the Deadlock. That is, of course, if we do not see any changes in the agent select.
Great.
And I think that we were highlighting how well Wolves was doing from their attack with those executes. How
You're gonna get off now?
Utility from Lysa
after I moved everything.
I really like their Deadlock, in particular on the attacking side. It's another map where they play super slow, just like
thank you for the Prime.
Lotus. But with the putting down their Sentinel utility on space they take, then resetting as a team and clearing elsewhere. So they're kind of putting down these little checkpoints to save parts of the map they have, and then being able to call back into that really late. I think a lot of teams miss out on those little details with juggling the Sentinel utility. They're great there. It's the same on defense. To me, this feels like a really strong map for Wolves to bounce back.
Yeah, I like the way they chop up the map.
He literally has a
really
fat
give
ass.
themselves, like you said, a lot of these openings. The thing is, though, is that we have seen now a couple times PRX kind of feed the beast one too many times.
How do I say it?
And I think with Deadlock,
really
the way
naughty.
that this team can play this one, Mimi, this could be quite problematic
This guy's
for them
skipping
if they're
right
not
now.
careful and checking their P's and Q's.
This guy he's a kitten, by the way. He's the biggest of his litter, so he's like the biggest. So he might not look like it, but he's still a little baby. Like this guy is the baby. Oh, okay, something.
Something you know, more standard in this case. They've moved away from the Gecko and the Race. I had a feeling that was going to happen, but I love Mimi the fact that they're sticking with this double controller and the Viper.
I really like the Viper comps on this map. I think they've always been strong on defense, especially Devi has looked great, but this is much more sensible in terms of the rest of the utility. You're going to put a lot into something. I'm looking at what he can do with the AWP, starting on this defensive side. side.
Correct, dot. You think this is huge? He's gonna still be
Another player
growing.
that we have to look at is Patman. Very quiet performance in the first
Give
match,
him.
something
I
that
think
is
they
very,
take about
very
4 years
different
to
from
grow
what
to their
we've
full
been seeing
size.
for the rest of the tournament from him.
Yeah, and he's
I don't
going to
know.
have a lot of responsibility.
Hey, Don, can I have
here,
my
because
chair
I
back?
think, like,
Holy
you're
shit.
gonna want that KO maybe to try and like flash a
Hey.
bit with the deadlock there to prevent that utility from being a bit of a problem. Try and sniff those things out. He's going to have a tall task ahead of him without a doubt here. Curious to see how this one plays out because really it feels like both teams are doing their homework coming into this.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, I think that we also need to look at Forsaken. I think
Yes,
that one
yes,
of
I
the
got
things
my
that
chair
PRX
back.
have to take great care
Knew
of.
you fall for it.
Number one is YU, because he's going to be most likely the one that is playing outside of the pack, and that could bring some, break some of the timings of wolves that like to wait so much, and that is why I'm looking at these players to
Honestly, I'm
focus on.
curious. How's everyone else doing?
All right, well, it's time now to get
You know what?
ready
Too
for
late,
map
too late. I
number
wanted to
2.
visit them, but never mind.
Toronto, you want to see
Like
a
Animal
map
Crossing
3?
style? No!
I said you want to see a map 3, Toronto!
Fuck no, mate!
Let's send it back over to your casters who very much want a map 3. Here's Pansy and Hypod.
Oh, chill, man.
And you really can't blame us after map 1. 14-12, it tipped the way of PRX in OT. But what a wild ride it was to get there. Now on Ascent though, Mike, has this changed any of your expectations?
I mean, you look
Hey,
at this,
yo,
really,
nice,
the
they brought their
upset would
own-
have
oh
come
my
from
gosh, she's so
Lotus
pretty,
for
what
me
the fuck?
If Wolves could close out here, PRX
Dude.
struggled domestically here on Ascent. They obviously have the loss to Genji previously
Damn.
here, sorry. So this is the opportunity
Wolves
now
have-
for Wolves to get back in control
What
of
the
this
fuck?
series and force a third, because Split should be an absolute barn burner if we get there.
Please, look, I
Always delivers, man. A Split
I
decider
Number.
always.
Put your number in my iPhone
Okay,
16
well,
Pro Max.
Let's see if they can get there first. For PRX,
Are you
though,
open-minded?
in their
I'll stop.
minds,
I'll stop.
There's always been one goal, and it's the grand finals, right? This team
All right, let's go. Win this. Call it a day. Go to finals. Yahoo!
To rebuild.
There was a great line from Devi, I think, in one of the interviews, talking about every time he sees the champs LA finisher in-game, it haunts him. A couple of them actually, I saw them brought up on map 1.
So again, you've got to have been starving to truly understand hunger. And for PRX, they've never really got that first place. Not when it mattered. So for them, probably the best chance they've had in a minute's time. But still, it will be Wolves on the attack, PRX on the defending side. Something tries to stake his claim to
Yeah,
middle,
his
but
ding
will
dong
be
ding.
voided away.
Back on the Sheriff actually here, QC with a flash. Close and personal, Sean actually Forsaken caught on the retreat back.
Yeah, maybe not thinking to want to fill that space yet, but there is still 2 players on this side of the map for PRX. So Patman's still here. Jing's still on this side too. Slow and steady again for Wolves.
That is just
It looks like PRX wants
Scratch
this
my door,
back,
I'm
but
so
it's just
sorry.
going to end up being a brawl, isn't it? They're
I don't
ahead of the
miss
smoke,
anything.
but what's the util on the corner? There isn't any. So
There we
Jing
go.
and Patman do really well.
Okay, I can miss
Eventually
that, it's
traded
fine.
effectively, though.
30
Wolves
seconds
keep the
left.
man to the good, and they get the site for themselves.
Damn, something's ding dang dong as
34 HP
well.
as well. But 2 Sheriffs on the side.
We
of
three
PRX
doable?
here. Good pack a punch here on the retake. For a spam, actually, the exchange
We
back and forth.
finally
Still got
win some
drone in play
pistols.
here for CU Fat BB.
That is lovely. Gonna have to keep themselves tucked in on this. I think both potentially spotted yet, and that was huge for this. Something can't get the shot. Siubat BB off to a great beginning.
No pistols for us.
But again, for Wolves, you got to make it work
Oh,
on
good.
these attacking sides.
Okay.
They do. Talked about that being the main objective on Lotus. He did deliver.
Enemy remaining.
To repeat it
Oh,
here
son.
once more.
What is
Something.
this? Like, come on. Like, come
Can't
on,
get
fight
that
me kind of
economy
thing.
building, as Mimi mentioned, what he can get
Guessing
done
that's
with the
what it means.
operator potentially on the defensive side, always a factor on Ascent.
Right here.
Wolves have the tools to really prevent that from happening.
Cage 3.
Fairly invested here on round 2 as well. Respect being shown to PRX. It's only spring on a Sheriff. Bulldogs across the board. Actually, with that round 1, Fat BB already halfway to the Hunter's Fury as well. So looking for further progress potentially.
But again, a reminder of that last map too. These rounds aren't free. When it comes to that second round, even if it's just a Sheriff, even if it's just classics, PRX will make something out of it. For now, though, again, it's a considered approach from Wolves, taking their time around the map, doing their due diligence, and Siubat BB will be working towards, as said, that, or I imagine probably getting priority on that here.
See, I got this copium again. Once we switch sides, it will be easier for us. We don't have like anyone holding down the side with like a sentinel or some shit like that. But when we switch sides, so I don't know how many rounds we can be getting right now, but I have that copium of the switch sides, which worked just now. What I mean? Double senti. Oh yeah.
Especially with players like Jing.
I don't know, man. They have 2 sentinels and we have none.
Yeah, the paranoia goes into sight, so they should be able to kind of.
Are you clicking? Oh yeah, I was supposed to use this to farm my game, but I ended up using.
It feels like the anti-PaperX, doesn't it?
Makes
But
me
they
less
still find
stress.
a way through. Divide up and over the top, but at this point the plant's going to be in, so very difficult to find much surprise, even
That's
ahead
true.
of
They
maybe
have
that
2
deadlock
sentinels, so
util.
I don't know what's going to go on
Be
later.
cautious again. You can afford losing one player, that being Spring. The rest you don't want to lose, and YU took a risk, but he should be fine here. Yes, stability looking good.
Oh Jesus!
Going to be building very close to that. Oh, and
We didn't get a single. Oh my god, we didn't even manage to make it expensive. Holy fucking balls!
We did have the spike, but Plant coming through elsewhere. Still, fantastic progress made.
I got scared here though.
Very, very worried. Yeah. And the Bulldogs
like,
sometimes can be a little hard to tame.
Type shit.
See, Fabi, we're not having that issue
Yeah,
in that
apparently not.
regard. Sticking the spray. Now, that purchase, especially with Spring upgrading as well.
Wow, this is a nice spot.
Makes this round 3 doable here for Wolves. Actually, 2 light shields on the side of PaperX as well for Something and Forsaken.
They're fighting on every front though, PaperX here. Pressure down B main, pressure down cap, pressure on towards A main. It's a really risky ploy. I guess it does burn some of that early util for Wolves though, so there is that, and they're really committing the paranoia on that too.
Cover going out.
Spring on the opposite side here.
If Spring even comes out positive in any of this, it would be incredible for him. Because in the meantime, look at where the spike's going, Mike.
I think if he can show presence, or something actually. Forsaken's walked all the way up as well.
They don't know about Forsaken.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, no, I mind.
Towards B. Still a player to hold his divider down low, but still standing and
Nice
still
Divide.
breathing on 35. He takes YU out of the equation. Now starting to flounder a bit. You can see it with Wolves. This was only their bonus, but still struggling to find the landing on this up against the 4 remaining for
Chance to go for
PaperX.
2.
That's going to be dealt with. You look at that middler coming into effect too, but that's not going to find the value they
Need to
want.
switch.
And yeah, Something.
1.
green with
Oh
a nice
fuck.
sword
Okay,
still.
one more. Get that guy.
Oh, the Spring still got his paranoia. If he can get through here,
That's
God,
insane.
it's
That's insane.
risky off the back, but
That's
still.
a thing.
Now the smoke dissipates on.
Oh, and he gets away with a kill.
Opens up chance here. Divide tries to find that second before the paranoia lands, but 8 seconds now. Stop it, Wolves! One by one, they are taking down PaperX, and Jing seems unaware of the possibility of Spring being so close. Smokes of his own and a couple of TPs. How do you divide and conquer this? I do not know. But all eyes drawn to that potential in the smoke. Jing steps forward, smoke goes down, and Spring finds him! Mike, I can't believe what I just saw.
Conversion on the
They're
bonus
not
here.
3-0.
Talk about the threat of all those Bulldogs. It looks like PaperX initially come out with a win to catch this kill, but not just that, the information that Wolves are descending upon B site. But some key pieces of utility, key damage towards Divide in that initial exchange.
You can finally
Pays off massively for Wolves. Get themselves the upper hand here to kick off map 2.
And I'm waiting with bated breath, right? Because that's a huge start for them. Because I feel like once you get PaperX on the attack, they come into their own, right? Able to control the tempo, kind of do what they please. But if you can stake a good claim for yourselves, the opportunity's yours. YU. Quick reminder.
Free gun.
No matter the weaponry. And that is going to be an upgrade for
Yeah.
Might pass that over depending on the shield situation, but still, good stall here. And
Hey, tickles is
massive. Patman. Is he going to get to live here? There's a lot of targets that all could be sent towards, and yeah, grab. But Divine
shot. Oh, Device hitting his shots today.
This is not completely secure by any means.
And man, you're dead.
They're in a 3v3, sure, but look at the HP of Lysor. See if BB does have his ult, but I don't think he can get away from that default plant
Fucking
spot.
god, do we know? Do we
So
check?
Spring
Is he gonna
waiting.
get caught out with the balls in his hand? No, he's not. He threw the balls out. He's stunned!
Gonna be held up back towards
Okay, the smoke is still up for a second.
Towards short. Nice from
Okay,
Spring.
nice
who
trade.
goes
We gotta
down.
still have
Now
that
something
rifle
the
in our
Vikings come
hands.
together in this.
Oh, it's a sheriff, doesn't matter. He just needs to. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh god. There goes the rifle. Nice catch! We don't need that shit!
One more of those.
Don't need no rifle!
You've done it before. You had the ace.
Know where he
before.
is.
The man is a monster, but he's got to prove
You're
it
not
now.
just-
See if that BB has been ice cold in these. He knows the time. He knows the tempo.
Yes! Okay, motherfucker! Alright, keep yelling. My mom's gonna destroy me for that. Holy shit, it's like 1 a.m. bro. I will shut my mouth now. I apologize.
The Red Bull clutch here.
Oh
from
my god.
Device.
Oh, we needed that shit!
Deliver here
I'm telling you,
today
Device
in
shooting
this
his shot
series.
today. He is not missing.
God damn! Just give the man a sheriff.
Oh my god, bro. Yeah, he does not need no rifle, mate.
Another 3-piece for him to add to the list.
I need to.
It's rough as well.
I am
the
actually gonna
reset
get
again.
scolded.
Default
Again,
plant
every
spot
goddamn
safe
day I'm getting
initially, but
scolded, bro.
That position from CFAT BB.
Ah, you understand though,
Get a
right?
cheeky half
That was an
defuse in, or
understandable yell.
You can go ahead and stick it.
You
Forces
explain it to
their
my
hand,
mom.
Especially with the recon
I
bolt
can't.
being used so early on.
Now they start pressuring the point. Look at that deep line already adopted by
Right.
something in that operator. Sit towards that. Prowler going to be clearing. No one nearby now.
My ult is ready.
And the ult gathered too. So a nice early step, but a fast mid take coming out from the Wolves.
Potential to backstab this. I think they're reading into maybe some deep presence. Yeah, we'll catch the backside of something
Oh,
for sure.
that's two.
And the second player.
That is ambitious! That is ambitious, sir!
You swinging that Forsaken doubling down
Oh
into
my
mistake
fucking
and
dick.
a
Oh
punish
my
is
god.
why you will lap that up. And now that B-side
Bro,
looks so
guys, I
vulnerable.
beg you.
Flash. Will guarantee the cross. Juicy's going to find Devi as well. And actually, yeah, that might just be
Spike planted.
the white flag put up from PRX here to hold on to these weapons.
So.
No point feeding into this potentially with Juicy.
Uh.
Close to that ultimate. Spring's actually already on the hunt.
Shadows
He wants to prevent any semblance of safety here. Remaining PRX players.
Damn, Device not
Pick up
alive.
a deep position in spawn though.
If he's alive.
There's still maybe a
row
question
where we
mark
can-
if they're in towards market or in towards spawn. Well, they will progress any further, but yeah, I usually talk about discipline and that was a lack of respect to something.
Yep.
Yeah, did he even get a shot off? Why he was just so quick to that?
Yeah, they seem really aware. Again, this kind of, it's not necessarily that regional matchup at all, but, you know, scrim partners and the information on this ahead of that swing, it was really well dismantled.
Yeah.
Again, Forsaken's fault as well, just felt it was too late to be going for that. There's no trade to be there.
Okay.
I
Desperate.
think, yeah, again, once
Not
you know
over.
it's the drone that's come
Not
forward,
over.
you're not just swinging onto
What is the
YU
scoreline
there.
now? Like 1-4
Again,
or
it's
type shit?
Almost an
That's what we had,
expected
no, at the start?
response here from PRX. They deal with the trip. They want to post something on a much deeper sight line. Again, the Prowler's sent through as well. So
Just go negative.
it's actually Wolves that have the upper hand in terms
Queen,
of the
honestly,
information
I've learned to
gains.
just
Question mark
ignore.
for PRX,
Like,
actually.
when it
Who's
comes to
behind
PRX, there are the, I don't know what I would
Punish.
call them. The fake fucks.
Unfortunately, there for
Where every time my PRX do well, they'll be like,
4-1
wow,
deficit
wow.
now.
But every time,
Timeout
any mistake that we make, they will go, suck this team, suck
A
cock, sucking
purchase.
ballsack team. You should disband, you should disband.
Considering the-
You know, it's
yeah,
like,
considering the
there are
rifles
that
behind us,
kind of,
maybe
I
wanna
just
make a
learned
play
to
for it.
just ignore at this point. Like, they keep switching up so fucking fast. Like, round after round, it's like, whoa, this is my team! No, fuck this team, disband. Type, you're like, oh, just ignore. I don't know. Bruh. The real ones are the ones that stuck through from 2022 onwards, you know, all the way. Like, bro, when we were winning, when we would have our downtime, we are like somewhat back now, a little bit. I don't want to say fully yet, but that's the one, man.
They're
We
all
win, we lose, we
smiles on their
win,
feet on
you
the
know,
stage and
make
stuff.
your support.
Behind closed doors,
The
no
faith.
doubt. Yeah, no doubt.
Sure,
that
we can be
reset.
mad at the place, right? We can be
Absolutely.
mad like, oh my god, why did we do that? But we don't go like,
Necessary
disband,
Continue
you know?
here in Toronto.
No, don't worry about it.
So for them, it is now just how long can you keep this up? How clean can you keep this game? PRX so far with that one round, but of course did have that timeout. Can hear the ults coming through as well for something. YU's kind of had their number on this B side, but it feels like they're getting the right read here.
what?
But you're going to go through the pit on this? Oh, brave enough to go for the ult wall, but that's about all she wrote. But that mid-cross is dangerous now.
I think I did just hear something pop the knives. It's not necessarily looking like as bad a situation here for PRX.
I must wait a
They
moment.
try and navigate their way round the pit.
Looks like it, right?
There's a TP back here from Juicy to potentially collapse on B side very quickly with YU Spring.
To do that to something, can we just like highlight the fact you're doing that to something twice now? He's been outswung. If you don't think these Wolves are gunners, you are absolutely wrong. But now they've manipulated the map well. Now they want to maybe hit that cross back in again, and this is where those Stingers are going to start suffering. You're not in the right place for him, but Jing's still going to hold his ground. Paranoia primed and sent down through. Tries to escape,
out, TP out.
For now.
Still alive, he's still safe. Any help? Nope, dead. Fuck. Headman! There we fucking go! Mr. Cooper! There we fucking go. That's the help that we need.
Puts himself in a deadly
Nice,
position.
nice, nice.
And delivers here for PRX.
I need to watch that one back.
And just jumps down, able to get behind this side.
Yeah. Fucking hell, man.
Beautiful stuff from him.
Oh my god.
No semblance of comfort back in the coach booth whatsoever.
I mean it in a nice way, okay? I mean it in a nice way. It's like calling someone
all stacked up in mid now, the smoke.
Sup, bitch type shit. I mean it in a nice way.
For the time being.
Who's next?
So Juicy going to try and pave the way. Actually, right, threads it round the corner there.
And something seems unafraid at all, and he gets out of danger. Trying to combine it with a Hunter's Fury, but it finds no value, really. And now Forsaken just stands his ground. This feels like it's fallen flat here for Wolves. PRX getting a good read and a good idea. It's going to need a hero to stand tall. Spring's done well towards Batman. Doesn't expect Devi, so close. Great trade for Devi there. And now just two remaining.
Okay.
In the 2v4, Mike. I mean, it would be a tilter.
I mean, they should find a straight 2v2 on either side here, but the issue being something is posted up. The operator. Again, not many tools left to... Actually, no, I haven't said that. Recon and Juicy with a full belt almost.
I'm trying to send it for the fake, I guess.
30 seconds left.
A nice idea. But it's not going to dissuade these players. They don't need to move.
We should have this round in the bag, no?
Now, and I think
It should be in the bag.
Because they don't get a bite.
Yeah, it looks like a cancel.
I mean, YU 450,
okay.
Spring 1350, and last.
There we go again with the 1-4 to the 4-4 type shit.
Scrape together any funds here. So PRX will find their third.
Same script, mate. You know what happens at the end.
Keep things honest in the start of Ascent. Let's see how the ultimates lay here. It's only a TP for Spring, and as you can see on PRX now, absolutely nothing and a million miles away from anything.
Follow the same script.
So a slight advantage in that
fucking
regard, but it's not much. I mean, Lysol going to be potentially the next key ultimate for the Wolves.
I've got to say as well, for me, good start seeing Patman find a bit of impact too. He's been a really good player for them.
Yeah, a quiet map one as well, so seeing him come online, certainly a positive.
Oh, Forsaken, got the timing so right. He's so blind. So a good bit of spacing and trading from Juicy just to swing that. But the next layer to this is still something. There's no pressure towards middle, but he's very paranoid about it. They want in on this. Still not noting him. The stall's there. If they try and disrespect it, it's going to be brutal. And it is. Yet way too difficult in the way.
Trades after trades, fuck! 2v1. 2v1. Together.
Now Spring left in the 1v2 as well. So unwilling to deny that scale up towards B was their right idea.
They're wrapping the spike as well. Both Jing and something.
This guy's paranoia, smoke, TPs. He's got a bit of kit here to play with though, Mike.
He's left guessing. Potentially, yeah, going to get himself a clean plan.
Shadows traveling.
With the smoke towards CT, kind of implies he's not expecting this wrap.
Certainly does. TP should be noted too, that paranoia. What do you do with it? Yeah, a little interested on that, but the corner slow peaks ain't gonna get you past something.
If he got that one
He's
there, I
gonna
might
take a
cry.
stand on that
Nice
one.
nice
But it felt like Wolves were so headstrong in wanting to hit towards that B site, but the scaling up just didn't feel right there.
Initially, that first kill was a Forsaken. Yeah, Forsaken gets caught here with the flash.
Revealing area.
Again, you look at the minimap at that moment, and there is a huge gap in the PRX defense.
What the fuck?
So happens. I mean, Juicy picks up a little momentum, but that kill there, he was down to 1 HP.
Oh, okay. He was
Still ticking
super.
out from here.
Yeah, no. He was like a ball
Just
tickle
as the
away.
door is about to close.
Damn, son.
Potentially sealing that post plant for Wolves, to be honest with you.
Yeah, felt like it. And now Wolves starting to run dry, it looks like. Again, when we're
Where's
talking
the
about
chief?
these sort of big stage games, it is that.
Versus PRX. Well, Gen G being an international titan, but
PRX, I mean, God, I said it
need no introduction.
Back to the 4-4, mate.
International stage.
Truly not, and again, I think that because of their lack of, you know, let's say international trophy, that there has been that worry about them, how well they do, their expectations, but they are still a grand finalist team.
It's
right?
the only copyrighted
That's just
spot,
something
like
that
no
doesn't even need to be
copyrighted.
said half the time.
Ah,
But
you
at
know what I
this
mean.
point, they've course corrected well. They've got everything back to where they like it. And for something, he's going hunting.
Oh,
He knows where the man
Cam
is.
destroyed. He didn't see shit.
You see on the minimap as well.
Nice.
Situation developing outside A site. Then the Knight's going to have given that info across. Really juicy with a rifle here, and all of that if you may.
Okay.
This feels very classically PRX
Thanks,
as
brief
well,
me.
but a dangerous position for Forsaken. He could get outswung here, and he is on his own because you saw the rotation route coming out from something, so times it well to back away, and that C is obviously giving it a couple of seconds and actually plays back in something. You don't often see fights this deep on the map, but welcome to PRX, I guess.
Yeah, PRX just don't want Wolves to sit back and set up here, preventing any rotation back towards
There
the
is
side
3 on A.
Pac-Man still commanding this space.
Scan that shit! Oh, damn it.
I'm
Gonna scan that shit. Scan that shit.
I mean,
Probably still knowing exactly what's going on.
Yeah, look
They've
at
got
this.
the, the snake bite and the fragment.
Oh, this is an awful sight to have to try and approach. Basically dry at this point. Yeah, Juicy still gonna get
What in the
down,
fuck is
but
happening?
okay,
The traits
guys,
of the traits, Juicy got
you were
2.
blind for this, and
Nice,
Divine
nice,
looks like he's
nice.
trying to do everything himself. What on earth is going on here? Something.
What the hell,
That's a bit of
bro?
bullying, but I like it. 5-4 now, tipping the
There's
scales
no way.
on their side. And I've got to say, Wolves looking a little bit shaken.
You know
by
what?
this.
Hey,
Yeah, and I guess
we take it, man. I'll take anything at this point.
really
Holy fuck,
troubleshoot
this
with
guy's insane.
some of these approaches that PRX are.
But he never left. He was just taking a break.
Juicy, again, good for 2 on the way in.
Jesus
A
Christ.
moment where Divine can't ping down Spring.
That's a minus $50,000 right there.
PRX watch party loving that one, but 5-4 we go back through.
Wait,
Byebye
watch
can
party
play.
at 2 a.m. How are they gonna
It
go
looks
back home?
simplistic in approach.
Damn.
It looks direct, and something looks to turn this operator
Or fine. No, I don't think so.
into
No.
a shotgun. I mean, he's feeling himself here. It's a really risky play. It's now been
Oh, the elbow!
Catching sees that baby just in towards the Aldrone, and he's still standing. He looks like he wants to absolutely pop off here, and he is. One by one they come.
Hey, where's the guy that was talking shit about something just now? What the fuck?
As well.
What you talking about, mate?
Why you
Judge so early and for what?
try and take
Pause
towards
sec.
the site, but something's been dominant about this so far. The double swing, position noted. Something's going hunting. Hungry for his 4-3 already in the round. There's not much to be done for YU here, Mike.
What is
Especially on now. Already a solid idea of where he's at. PRX just want to
I imagine
decisively
nah, they wouldn't.
close out round 10 here.
No escape. Nowhere to run.
What the fuck? Bro, he's just diving into him.
And he is just
Let's go!
scarier
Mario!
and scarier as the game goes on.
Like they're channeling into that 6th gear. Putting up now 5
Keep farming is
rounds
crazy, no?
unanswered for PRX.
Oh,
Did start a 4-1 scoreline here.
Dived into him.
The tides certainly have turned. We're actually drawing
Stand
out
up more!
second
Everybody
time
stand
now
up!
here
Jinx, stand up! Davai, stand up!
in the opening stretch.
Of course, they can always stand up.
of
So.
Ascent.
Well, Petman here and there.
Desperate. I guess from
Yesterday's
Fate, try and
stream?
recover things here.
Like the tilt Q, you wanna watch that? Why?
Hope
Why?
for a 6-6. Actually, see if byebye.
I broke even. Okay, after 10 hours, I finally broke even for that
yeah,
day.
it's not Fade. This is
Ah, damn the time.
Captain.
Dude, when I play the copyright-free song and you show me him like with his head down, it looks terrible. I'm so sorry, man. Just, I should shuffle the song. You think? Dude, it's always the same song playing. Are we back? Are we back?
Well to have those Cinderella runs, right? And it's why we
We'll
love
shuffle
them.
it next.
They're such fun to witness.
Bam, bam, bam,
But the
bam,
reality is
bam,
normally
bam,
that
bam.
fairy tale falls short. There's been very few occasions where it's gone the whole distance. You could argue EG at Champs was probably one of the only ones that ever made it.
The outlier, yeah.
That is it. PRX have been that fairy tale run in the past, but they never quite made it themselves. For Wolves, they have to face that reality now. How bad do you want it? Do you have really what it takes to push someone like PRX away from something they are singularly focused on? That grand final is what they want. Jing gonna draw blood. It's beautiful and juicy. Not getting what he needs there.
We'll take it. I'll take that. Thank you.
Forsaken. Happy with that. Something will follow up here. YU will fall. Now, actually, reaggress here, but PRX
Keep the momentum.
will correct.
Yeah,
Just see byebye now.
My
They're
god,
making it
dude,
a
no,
fight.
something is a menace, man.
And
He's
this is
feeling
when
it.
it's rough
It's
to
just
play
keep
against
jumping
PRX.
around.
They know when to keep
Bro, just put this guy on jet, bro. Let him do whatever movement that he wants to do,
in
man.
the round.
Give him a movement agent.
Set
Fuck
up
that
as
shit.
well.
Something that can just fly, you know?
now.
Well, I guess jet. What? Who else can fly?
Beautiful.
Who else can fly in this game?
Didn't even look like that was going to land as well.
Simply
Waylay? Oh yeah, I
lovely
guess Waylay can
from
fly.
PRX. And
Yeah.
as said, the pressure starts weighing on the chest for Wolves. It's still a manageable scoreline. Still
Absolutely, yeah.
smiles.
I think Neon is more of like a wild boar. No, like It's like a wild boar on like loose cannon type shit.
Why it's so rough to play against PRX though when they get themselves ahead.
I don't have
They know
bots
to
from
not let
yesterday.
up. Wolves can potentially find a 7-5 here. It will be. Big tick in the box.
Oh, bang on. But that wherewithal, that discipline, that capability in the high pressure
Yo,
games.
Ghosty, why are you
now
here?
is
I'm
the
not your
biggest test
streamer. Your streamer's
Looking a
on right
little
now.
fraught here so far. Last couple of rounds just not quite been in the wheelhouse. And again, the timing on these knives, rather good.
Fragment to prevent anybody slipping the smoke, even though
Shut up, guys.
Devi on watchful guard here, tucked into logs, because I mean PRX
You can
can
mob
sit in this
_PR.
formation.
Thank you for the prime.
Oh god. I mean, Devi's just. He does.
Oh,
get
he's
caught
doing-
playing
wait,
ahead
wait,
there.
wait,
That is
what?
one
Two
thing
people
that's worked
died
in their
at the
favor.
same time.
He tried to lean a little forward, gets punished. But Forsaken, the Guardian in this one, keeping them at bay. And look at who slipped towards the site in the meantime. Jing still here, doing the dance, does it well, takes down.
Okay, Forsaken, over the heat, kill them all.
Seconds. The leader for the Wolves side.
Can't hear shit. He can't hear shit.
And he can't.
Let's fucking go!
Forsaken at 8-4.
Oh my god.
Such a commanding scoreline.
Really is. Wolves' resilience will be tested once more. Said 7-5, doable 8-4. I mean, it's a pistol round 2 potentially that makes this such a huge deficit to come up against.
Yeah, they've got their work cut out now for Wolves. This is a tough scenario. PRX singular.
That is not, bro. What the fuck?
Eyeing grand final, but they're not there yet. One more half stands in their way.
Okay, half
Ready to
time.
prepare themselves.
That's
Seems
it.
like
How's this? Do I have to mute this part or you're talking? I have no idea.
In LA, what's the vibes like here in
There's
Toronto?
no
It's sold
music,
out
I
Masters
guess.
Toronto.
Yeah, I think it's insane because the East Coast and Canada hasn't had an event like this in a long time, and Los Angeles always has events like this. So the crowd, I feel like you guys are like super excited to finally be here in person and watching the games. Like you guys are insane.
Toronto, you're excited?
Toronto!
Hell yeah. And now you've played, you have some experience playing in game changers before, so you have an eye for skill. In this matchup so far between PRX and Wolves, who do you have your eye on so far?
Oh, you guys know who that is?
Honestly, at first I wasn't gonna say this,
Dreamer?
but after that ace with the deagle on that diffuse round, Divide.
So does that mean Devi and PRX are taking a series?
Yeah, I mean I got PRX rocket on my sleeve right now,
Woo!
so I think they're gonna scare us a little, make it a close match, but I think PRX is gonna like close it out. I'm sorry, Wolves. I'm sorry. You've been great though.
Well, Wolves, you know what to do. It's time to Thank you so much one more time, Sin City. Let's bring it back to the game.
Okay, at least he didn't ask her to awoo, man.
Van Silly's sending it on that. He's such a bold man. You know
I
what
think
I mean?
he's actually been rehearsing that for the last few days.
That's what I've been hearing in the hotel.
A few howls, yeah.
Yeah, fair play. And they're going to need a couple because 4 rounds isn't many, right? PRX sat on 8. You can see on the Coinbase kind of just the lay of the land, really. And it has been a bit of the
I kind of want to hear them, hear him ask the crowd to roar for PRX.
With the operator, it didn't seem
Like, how would you roar? Like, just roar?
Yeah,
Or
I think
roar?
the issue being now.
They just sound like a dog.
You see the string.
Right?
It's been
Roar!
collected by
Oh, nah, man.
Wolves haven't had much of a say in
That's my
some of these
YouTube
tosses
bar,
yet.
like,
Coming down
I
to
didn't.
maybe a 1v1 here and there, but all the crucial kills feel as if
Okay,
they
stop
went
it. We don't need
PRX's
that.
way. Like I said,
We just need the W's in chat, kind of.
4-1 scoreline.
You know, we don't need.
Now it being 8-4, a pistol and a round 2 can often seal the fate of a team.
You know what that is?
on
You
the
are an
line
OG
here.
on this stream.
First contact made. That's 2 players. And a third now noted. That's a lot of info. See if BD is being bold about this, but he's been revealed. He's been just about
Okay, guys.
They've weathered the storm.
I get it.
Yeah, I think initially there, the further investment of utility implied that PRX were going to follow through. But maybe the Prowler catching on CU Fab
Okay, everybody calm down. Don't
made them think there's potentially
get
a little bit of a
overexcited.
stack.
The timing on this.
Get match point.
Lovely timing on that, but something is free.
Oh my god, the ding. Oh, okay. Nice trade, nice trade.
Spring's already down low. Now even lower. Clear. Forsaken.
We get pistols.
Blazing their way forward. The A
Go.
site is their goal, and the plant's going to be in.
YU and CU Fab BB, a 2v4. A couple of members of PRX tagged up, but certainly doesn't swing this in Wolves' favour. Have to overcome the odds here. PRX just poised for anybody to step out. That's it.
Oh, wait, please, a 4v2.
Yeah, but YU's going to come into this as well.
Okay,
Jeez,
2v1.
But CU Fab Baby's going to see both players.
Oh, don't do weird things.
Where they are, but he can't do it now. A desperate attempt.
Yo!
To get them
Every time a 4v2, they equalize that fucking number.
Step in the right direction.
But then we always, hey, we close. Okay, not always, but we close it out this time. We close it out this time.
Again, as soon as they find,
I feel like
they perceive as
I should check the back of my head. I wonder if I'm balding from all this. Because technically I can never see the back of my head, right? Am I balding, chat? Fuck, man. I feel like this shit is making me go bald.
well invested here for round 2 as well. Don't want to leave
Sort of,
anything up to chance.
Damn! I gotta check the VOD.
Except for
What VOD?
Batman and Forsaken. Actually, Wolves set up in a little bit of a stack here. Flash in's only going to slow down the inevitable, it feels. maybe toying with the idea of contesting that orb, but
in a restaurant. Hey, at least I'm working.
I think
I got a job running a restaurant and shit.
Something.
There's a trap around that corner, guys. I'm pretty sure. Feels weird over there. And something looking to farm. If he falls, it would be a prize possession garnered.
I was curious there if Forsaken was going to show some utility on the other side of the map, because it's just Lysor, but
Yeah, I work in a restaurant.
Devi actually
We own it.
is calling a cancel on that.
That's one.
Also a lawyer.
And it's cleared
Daytime.
systematically, one by one. The flash through the smoke is nice. See that BB is already noted as well. Can't really fall away from the stairs. Jing already takes the angle. PRX looking
Don't lose
locked
any
in.
arrogance.
They are pulling no punches.
3 rifles to bring over to the next round.
Showing diligence this time around. And that's when it really flips the switch. Wolves the ones to left, kind of to sweat in this scenario. Almost a second guess themselves, but Jing,
You ever been employed before
third
streaming? Yeah,
count
many times.
and a 10th on the board for
10-4. See you in finals, motherfuckers!
Kind of it.
And this bonus.
You know what? Nah, I say it right now. See you in finals. Toronto, it's our time. Toronto is our time. PRX fans, this is it. This is our fucking time.
In terms of the
We're lifting that shit up.
Pac-Man actually just
Don't
provided
jinx it.
Sheriff
Fuck
through
the
here.
jinx. I do not care about the jinx. The jinx can eat my ass. Eat it real good or some shit. We are making it. This is it. We're bringing home a huge ass trophy. I don't care about it. Jinx, every time you call me a jinx, we still win. Every time you call me a jinx because one round, oh no, we lost that one round, but end up we win. I'm a blessing. It ain't no jinx.
Don't have control over towards A main, so.
A little bit cagey as a start, isn't it? You can see the...
I mean, it's a huge ultimate to have in the bonus, so you know they're going to want to come for this orb.
Oh, here it is. They've taken the taunt.
No, your name is Heisenberg. Walter White, is that you?
Now they've cleared B main. If you're looking at Wolves' side, they cleared B main. So they might leave YU here, but you can already see that rotation coming in from Juicy. He's going to try and pop himself over towards A.
PRX aren't dead set just yet. I think maybe going to prioritize towards short here to catch somebody out. They don't want to walk into this choke point.
No, and that's going to encourage
that
play
hit
forward,
him.
but denied.
Oh my god, that hit
Forsaken
him
with
right in the
first
face.
blow. And it could be a lethal one of that. Juicy. It's labored, but job done, and Lysor does well. Tucked into hell, he drags down another with him. The walls aren't done yet, but Forsaken captured and held in place. The spike now left loose. With 20 seconds, he's got to make a miracle
the
out
knife.
of this. 3 players. Forsaken.
Oh, that knife! I swear to God, that knife! He brought it out twice in a few seconds, bro.
Well, just an
Holy shit!
shield to
Hit that shit!
repurchase here for Juicy.
Hey, it's 10-5, it's 10-5. Everybody calm down, it's 10-5. Lost that round, it doesn't mean it's a jinx. 10-5.
It's almost
Good,
rinse
we're good.
and repeat here.
Call me a jinx when it's like 10-10, mate. Welcome back is crazy, you know?
Rolling in terms of the comeback.
God damn. Like he left, huh?
But again, though, this was something that was said about that BB was building up his players, right? Keeping them confident, trying to keep them in the game. He's going to have to keep doing that because PRX don't stop. Even in their losses, they will still play confident games. And something taking space. Solo Endeavor. 2 players on the other side. CUFAT, BB, and Lysor playing top mid off the back of that trip placed in as well. So they've got a lot to play off of here. A very difficult scenario. Pac-Man on that deeper line in case someone does swing.
Y'all have no faith, man. It's come
gonna be
on.
those early protocols being cleared.
I mean, it is Duelist's nightmare.
In that
to play
12-4
into
incident was one of a kind, but we
this
still won.
composition.
12-3, 12-4.
Slice
12-3 would be sick.
dancing with death here.
Still have that trip, so they can still have
Oh,
confidence behind that.
12-3, damn.
They've read it
4-4,
wrong to an
huh?
extent, right? They're kind of
Oh, that
falling
one
for
was
this
insane.
fade pressure on towards B main, but we know where it's heading. PRX are once again eyeing up this A site. This is brutal. You got Juicy still here, you got Spring still here, but PRX are right at the door now. And away they go. Something looks the wrong way and gets punished. Spring does well. Great paranoia too. Tries to slow the roll here, buy time for these rotations. Pressure from main held back by the smoke, but Divide gonna lean forward. Lurch closer. Juicy play in the corner. Gets denied. Looks for the warp. No. Spring barely alive.
3v3, he's so low. Nice, he's dead.
Down to a 3v2. Man to the good for PRX.
Go, let's go.
On their side.
We're going to be coming from heaven here. So you Fat BB a little ahead of YU. Nobody from PRX overstepping. They're tucked in right now.
Got to see discipline. That's a shoulder shown. Some damage made. So they could know 2 players off of this. That third is a problem. That third being forsaken. They're losing armor sight. Couldn't get the follow-up.
Everyone, nice!
Striding closer now.
No, I said right now, GG's, we won. At least for this. We're making it to finals. You guys have no faith. You called me a jinx this entire round, blah, 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 blah. But we still won the round. Have some faith, chat. Like, at times, we need to have faith in the team that we want to win, right? It's all good, man. But chill, calm down, take a deep breath.
Now seems...
Let's fucking go.
Daunting to approach this round 17.
God, you get that sinking feeling in your stomach, don't you?
Sure,
okay. I'm chill. Honestly, this is not bad.
You haven't really found a way to handle PRX. Maybe your chances existed and died.
I would say I'm pretty relaxed now. I'm not too stressed out until you tell me if they reach 11-11, I'll just quit. I'll go back to my restaurant. I'll go back to my lawyer job. I'm done.
But in its way, good couple of sheriffs, Ghost, and a team with a whole lot of hopes here. But for PRX, they've got their own plan in mind, and that's a big investment and a big shot.
Damn, son! I'm a lawyer. Yeah. So this is like my night job, and then my day job is a lawyer.
Spike not committed anywhere just yet. So that man advantage will stand for the time being. No
Yeah.
recovered, though.
That's why I get tired very easily.
Nice from Patman, big kill there on towards Juicy. That knife should
I play Ace Attorney, that's why I'm a lawyer. Understand? I have a restaurant because I play a phone game that runs a restaurant. Shut the fuck up, I'm just kidding. Leave me alone, guys.
PRX, you kind of know what you're in for here.
I think some people are taking it too seriously, but I'm gonna tell people I'm a lawyer.
Trying to trail up towards heaven. Something
we can relax, right?
Great shot. 25 seconds.
Nope. What?
Above and beyond here. One down. He's doing the dance.
Oh, thank God. Yep. All good.
To try and land those shots. Siufat BB was so far away.
Spike planted.
Batman is low. Forsaken is not. I know. For a second.
1 HP.
It was possible. But 12 found.
Dude.
And the final stand has to be now for Wolves.
This time, PRX able to wait out, navigate their way into this.
Hey, who's the one that called me a jinx? Like how many people spam saying I'm a jinx just because I say like it's over? Huh? What about now? What about now? What did I say? What did I say? I'm a blessing, bitches!
Wolves actually.
How dare you? How dare you doubt my mouth? Well, at times I understand when we actually start losing, but you know, like not today, not today.
No command here from Patman.
Okay, anti-setup though, which is nice. So they're still going to get a bit of a reward from this, right? It starts feeling very, very likely. Layers of ults though. Lysor could be in trouble here. Siufat BB trying to get on site, but Juicy goes
damn, son! Damn!
Great kills on 2. Finding more would be
okay, 3v4, and never mind 2v4.
Mike, I don't know if they could do it just these 2 players. Desperation play from Batman. Has got his man, but Wolves.
Doesn't matter, give them 1 round, it's okay. All PRX, do not pull a Team Liquid. All we need to do is win 1 round. Again, with the 1 round, mate. Just one. Just don't pull a Team Liquid. But okay, you can pull a Team Liquid if you win at the end. I think that's fine. I would much rather just finish this up right now. Holy ballsack.
Spiraling out of control. Second ping.
Where are we going?
Paying off there.
Breaks the money.
Yeah, it does.
Really not. No, it's okay if it's a TL moment as long as we win at the end. It has to just end with us winning.
He's had a really good map here.
Okay, line up.
Can they deny him now? Can they stop it now? Spring forced away, looking a little shaky, but something's fallen.
He's caught on the trip. Nobody broke it for him.
Which is is a little bit worrying. That could be a tilter for him there, because that was meant to be their kind of, I guess, main part of the piece.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a nightmare for a duelist to play into this composition, but you really need that second or third man in line to deal with that sort of thing here.
Okay.
Would Jing handle it?
A bit worried there that he'd found like a, the dream gap to try and punish, but not to be. So PRX try and do what they can, and Wolves aren't allowing it. Patman does well towards site. byebye still on the back lines. Doesn't need to overextend himself. Waits for the swing. Wolves.
TNT again. Still just one, mate.
Double digits. That's where I'll start
That's
believing.
where we start. Yeah. It takes one round. PRX up to 12 here. And that is a frustrating one.
Yeah, that was... We had shit buys.
Again, just looking at the minimap, there's two members here down in Arch. The time that happened, and again, I'm not saying dealing with a trip and something goes wild there, but Bladestorm invested in that sort of round in particular. You never want to see a Jet having to invest a knife to deal with a trip, especially with two people in close proximity.
Find you.
But necessarily a big deal, all things considered.
Back to work though.
Looking for revenge up here.
Yeah, this time he wants in. See if byebye playing top mid. Looking at the rest of the team split throughout. A bit of a default coming out from PRX. Maybe trying to catch some of the aggression. Jing's got to be cautious as well. Going to spell out Lysol. And this is a creep towards A though. Look at the pressure. Spring's in potential trouble. Does have his paranoia if he needs it. Investment of the ult going to come down on the other side of the map though. Juicy's going to clear and give away.
Here,
but they don't know about Jing. Slip ahead early. They don't know about
They don't know about
like a knife to the heart, but Spring answers back. Trying to Spring!
Guys! Nani the fuck?
Absolutely beyond all expectations.
He gets two there?
Don't think it's over yet. Spike is there. It's picked up. Sent back away. Plant's coming in.
Look at the pit as well.
Oh my god, this is going to be down to the wire, isn't it? Divide disconnected towards A main. You're going to have Jing tucked towards site. Spring.
Oi,
Oh my god.
just missed him.
God. The timing. Unbelievable. Spring trying to play the game, and Jing now going to be doing the around the world here, but they've given up
the
position. This could be a mistake here, but they don't know about it. Obviously, they don't know about it. The pit's going to fall. And now you're looking at Jing. Divide strikes first. YU holds on again. Can he take down the It's still only 8 rounds. We said we start paying attention at 10.